It's 2 o'clock. It's so late. Oh yeah, we just gonna be playing teams from the West, yo. Let's get into this party so I can't be your. Alright. Let's hop into this. Dang, I would have thought it would have been less time with the release. We still waiting on players to get in. Sheesh. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the stream. Trying to get an online game, but we can't find anybody. I would have thought with the release, it would have been easier for to find people. Maybe just because of the timing. I don't know. We're still searching. We are still searching. If we can't find nothing, we're gonna have to just go and play a regular game. Yeah, well, it's just cool too. Yeesh. I wouldn't have thought it would have been this difficult to find a game. Here we go. I think we're gonna finally have some test games, man. Why? What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. Happy Madden Day.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us
the official release.
State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona.
AZ.
We've got what should prove to be a good one between the Buffalo Bills and the Arizona Cardinals.
What's going on? What's going on?
Get strapped in. It's just about time
Happy
to
Madden
get the party
Day.
started. And off we go on EA
Finally
Sports.
the official release.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wing gun slot. Anytime I see this formations like this, I'm thinking that he's trying to get his receivers going the opposite way. He might go dive here too. Let's see. Oh nope, going with the. Yep, here we go. There it is.
For James Conner, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw is Murray.
Out the backfield.
He'll dump this one off to Conner.
Wow.
He's got some breathing room. And they get him down, but not before he
takes
it across the
40-yard
line.
I don't like that. All right, let's see what's up here. Here we go.
1st and 10 is Conner. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
We'll go cover 2 here. Nah, we're going to stay cover 3.
Murray now.
Look at this go to. Oh.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line. Murray again.
Oh,
this is
here
Connor.
we go. Come on, wrap him up.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. So after the run for no gain, here's
I'm
second
just waiting
and
for
10.
this play action play. I know it's coming. Okay. Here, this might be post or slant or something in the middle.
Here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Here we go. Got him
And
down.
he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
I don't see him running the same exact play. He wouldn't do that.
Here's
He
Murray
did.
as he sets to throw it.
Let's go.
And this one is incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime
Empty.
they want to throw the football, there's pressure on the
This is one of the
quarterback.
formations I
They were getting
absolutely
after
hate.
him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the
Go like
incompletion.
this. Actually, we're just going to contain him. Going to help my man out over here.
They're going for it. Hits Murray.
Ah, missed him.
Incomplete to Zach Ertz. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Please body him.
And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard
That's
line.
fine.
6 yards there.
You
on
got
the
to think
keeper
about
and
running
second
it,
down.
though. I would say. If he throws us in, he throws us in. But this is a run, I think.
Oh, how about this call down near the
See?
goal line? And he is going to lose yardage
He might
here.
throw this one in because
This has
he
been
might
a
try to
long
throw this
drive.
in.
You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Let's go.
Now here's a look for the end
You see that?
zone.
That's why you don't want to really run your quarterback.
Incomplete.
Because stuff like that
Without the
happens.
coverage position, up was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much height on it.
Watch
Incomplete.
what's up and over the middle.
Murray sets to throw on fourth.
Yep, that's
Flushed
what we
out
want.
right.
Go get him. Let's go, man.
Knocked loose.
Pick it up.
Now this is picked up by the
Oh, let's go.
Let's face it, everybody at the start of the game has a mental image of how they expect it to go, and I think that was going exactly
You're
as
thinking
they
I gotta
scripted it
test him.
offensively. Moving the ball
You got a
well,
good defensive
seemingly in
play.
control,
Why
and
not
that
try to hit him
fumble,
deep?
That's got to be a little bit deflating.
in there, turn the ball over. Allen and the Bills now with a first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, Allen. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marco Wilson. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
Probably should have had a
Take
little
the deep shot
forward.
there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got
I'd
5
put
big
that out in
offensive
front.
linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess that allows for extra yardage on the return.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
What's going on, brother? How you doing? Happy Madden Day?
Murray now on first down. To Connor on the check
Okay.
down. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw again on second down.
Let's go. We've seen that.
He's
Come
gonna
on.
have to eat this one as down he goes. Gregory Rousseau. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this
He's probably
first
gonna-
half.
oh, nope.
We're scoreless after 1.
I have a good idea what this is. Let's see, though.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw.
Let's go. Let's go.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Can you
That's
take his
gonna hurt a
points?
bit because they needed to come through with a completion there.
Ah, we're
now
gonna
driving
go
this starter
for
with
it.
great field position is
Got
facing
caught time out
down.
here.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Yeah, to me, I feel like it's better than the. I feel like it's better than Madden 22 for sure. Like one of the things I really didn't. Wow, that's my fault. One of the things I didn't like about Madden. I'm so upset about that. One of the things I didn't like about Madden 22 is the players always fell forward when they ran the ball, and that doesn't really happen on Madden 22. Like they still fall forward, but not like how they do on Madden 22.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that.
Why is he so open, bro?
It's caught. And it's 8-0.
I'm so upset about that. But yeah,
after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
there's definitely some things that are the same. I feel like the games feel different enough to where I feel like the games feel different enough. For sure.
Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Like on 23, I feel like the defense plays a lot better than they do on 22. You don't really see too many.
Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Like another thing they switched, I feel, is the speed.
You got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to the stream. But another thing I feel like they switched about 23 versus 22 is the speed, like the speed differential. I feel like on some plays and some routes, we'd have players who would just burst off the line and the offense couldn't keep. I mean, the defense can't keep up. I feel like they did a better job of allowing the defense to stay with the offense. Alright, we're just gonna go dive here. I think just gotta make sure JJ Watt is blocked.
On first down, they stick with Singletary. They'll get a yard. That's all as they get him down at the 28.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space.
Go back screen. If we can get this defensive end blocked, we should be okay. Which is outside. Come on.
Target to his receiver, McKenzie. And brought down,
speed it up.
Before reaching the 45-yard
we might be able to hit him over the top. I don't know.
Play action. Now it's Allen. They'll roll him out right.
There we go. Sideline.
That is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. Says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Maybe cover 2. So just in case it's cover 2, we'll have him go deep. But I'm gonna say this is cover 3 though. So we're gonna have him actually go deep too, just in case it's cover 3.
On second and 10, Allen is brought in by Jamison Crowder. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
This is cover 2. We should be able to hit Diggs on the sideline here.
Here's Allen on first and 10.
Oh. All right, we're going to have to get a, what's the name on him? A double team on him. If he's going to rush with J.J. Watt, he's going to probably be able to get in here. So, yeah, let's get a double team on him. Drag him. I don't think he would go cover 2 twice. He might, though. Just in case.
Here's Allen. So. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
Maybe we can find him in their quarters again.
It's a first down.
If you find him in quarters again, this should be a touchdown.
From the gun, it's Allen. Eluding the pressure. Allen hit. He lost the football.
No.
And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way.
Dang,
These guys will
that's
set
my
up
fault.
shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
The
I
start
thought I
of
would
this
have been
game
able to get it.
has me doing
I'm thinking like I
flashbacks
have,
and remembering when I was playing.
thinking I still have escape artists.
And
That
see
was
the
a
head
bad
coach actually
play.
take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get
Like
it
last
together.
year,
Let's get
that
some
would
focus going
have got
here.
a lot more yards.
Maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team
22.
wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now
Going
fumble.
trips. 1, 2, 3. I got you on an island out here, bro.
Looking to throw again on second down. Murray.
Come on,
He'll
let's
get
go.
that one complete to Connor. And
I'm
he
gonna
is
hurry
going
up
to
here.
lose
I had a
yardage
feeling.
here.
Gotta go
Not an
press,
easy
make
spot
sure.
here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Oh, this is a pick. Give me that.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
Oh, could we go? 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 That's fine. Put us in a position to score. We got to get our offense going.
That was a tough throw, and
We're playing
unfortunately,
terrible
it wound up in the
offensively
wrong
this game.
pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field.
I probably could have hit Diggs too. It looked like he was wide open. Let's go, Knox. But it would have been a tight throw.
Touchdown. Dawson Knox, 38 yards. And the Bills are back within a couple of the lead.
That's fine.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for two, but this is up and good. And this is now a one-point game. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Maybe I should have went for two, but I trust my defense enough for sure.
Steps into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Bunch quads. He's gonna go back to this. We're gonna have to listen and make a coverage adjustment for sure, just in case. Because he wants to ISO him, so this is fine. You can ISO him.
It was still
do all
more
that.
than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face.
Cover two. No, we don't do
Analytics
that.
will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Murray now on first down. He's going
Oh,
deep
give me
for
this.
ground.
Give me this. Let's go. Come on.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer.
Let's go, Poyer. Let's go.
Bills are going to take possession here.
We got enough time to get some points up.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder,
Gotta see what they're doing
because I don't think
defensively.
it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little
So we're
bit.
gonna
Does it
go with
lead
the
to
same
another one?
concept.
Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp
He might be
again?
on J.J. Watt, so I have to remember every time to double him. Wrong guy. Let's see. Probably is.
So after the
They didn't double him
INT,
though,
it's
surprisingly.
Allen.
Got him again.
Quick toss to Knox.
Let's go.
And he'll go
Good
out
play, good
near
play.
midfield at the 49.
Right here. Palms.
They may want to go back to that
I'm
one.
trying to
First
think,
play
how
of the
can I
drive,
attack?
good
Okay, I know
for
exactly how I'm
15
gonna
and a
attack
first
this.
down. Right after
So
the
when I see
turnover, they come
so
out
if he
throwing.
runs
And that means
palms
it's a
again,
sudden change situation.
which he
We used to
didn't,
practice it on defense.
but if he does,
Sudden
this should be a
change, get out there,
touchdown.
stop the offense. But you typically run
Find
out there a
J.J.
little
Watt,
bit unsettled.
double him.
I think that's why he came
We're
right
gonna
out
shift him
throwing the
here,
football, hoping to
put
catch
running
him off
back out.
balance.
And he did.
I'm gonna put a slant here. This is like a cover 4. Palm. Let's see.
Allen now
No,
on
he didn't run
first
palms.
down.
We should have the touchdown still though. Come on.
He's got the
I don't know
hook
who
up
this
with
guy is.
Diggs.
Disrespecting
And
Diggs.
all
Come
the
on,
way
dog.
for a Bills touchdown.
Blitz.
Stephon Diggs, 51 yards. And the Bills will take
He got
the
that
lead
first
here
pick
in
because
the
I threw
final
a
minute
bad
of the
pass.
first
That
half.
would have been a touchdown too.
Extra
I should have
point
let
by
him
Bass,
up the field.
and good. And that makes this a
I'm about to
14-8
say that
ball
can't
game.
be it. You're not out the game yet.
Here's the Bills kickoff unit out as they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Let's go. Come on.
And only able to get this to the 19, so
So
probably
he tried just knowing how players play, he's gonna probably try to throw it downfield. To be honest, oh, he actually went tight, but You never know. He might be trying to. He might still try to throw it downfield.
Offense at the line, ready to get their drive
but
started.
I would have ran it into the half too. That makes the most sense.
So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these
Another
two
one.
teams go to
Let's
the
go!
lockers.
Ah, you gotta catch that. Come on, that's game ending. That's a game ending pick right there.
Finish up the half and get on out and talk about
Deuce.
it.
This might be the posting again. Let's see. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Sit on it. Sit on it. Do that. Come on.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan
So here, I'll probably try one shot to the end zone, and then if we don't get it, we will kick the field goal.
So close to halftime there, you throw the interception.
We don't want to force anything either.
You do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the
This
board
might be
on
cover
their
two,
side of
so
the
we're gonna
ledger
put someone
right before
down the
half.
seam.
Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break.
Got him.
Instead of
Oh, I just missed him. That was a touchdown. It was cover two. Oh my gosh, that was the perfect play call. I probably didn't even have to bullet that. I probably could have just tossed that to the corner of the end zone with a touch pass. That's another one of the changes this year, guys. You definitely want to make sure that you're using the right passing mechanic. I'm just so used to. I just know.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out.
Let's get this in here.
And it is good.
I just know Josh Allen has the animations where he can throw the ball faster. Is he gonna onside kick? But he has the animations where he can throw bullet passes faster, so that's why I tried to bullet that. But I definitely should have used the touch pass mechanic. There's no way that safety would have been able to get over. Touch pass would have put him right to the corner of the end zone. He could have ran under it and caught the touchdown, but it's cool. We still got a 11-point lead. Or I mean, a 9-point lead, not 11. I'm thinking I went the wrong way. Two-score game. Two-score game. Most importantly.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Oh, you think it's the same, Sean? So, yeah. So again, yeah, it really depends. Yeah, for sure. That's also a good point too. I feel like you really can't do a lot on this game right now because it isn't updated. Like if you're a franchise guy, it's not really a point to start a franchise past the first season. Oh, I got you bodied.
They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that these guys are lobbying for them.
Every time I see this looks like cover two, but I don't think that he would run cover two against a three. But I don't think he'd run cover two. It wouldn't make sense to run that against this set. So let's run it out with him too.
Throwing on first down.
Yep, let's cover three. I probably could have scored a touchdown there to the slot guy.
And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going.
He might run cover two here
because of
the out. So anytime you have to think when you're playing a football game, Madden, whatever it is, players are going to try to stop the last play you just did. So actually, this looks like it might be cover three again, but we'll see. So on this, I'm reading the player over number 80 here. I'm reading him. Hit the guy over him. So if he goes out, we're gonna hit 80. If he didn't, he's in man. Easy.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
I was playing next gen version. I just got finished playing that.
But so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone.
Your next gen's dope too.
Passes, 3 completions, 3
I don't know, I like both games, man.
They're taking it to him, and it's paying off.
But definitely, I'm gonna hop on the next gen a lot more. For sure. Yeah, I've really just been flip-flopping between both games. With the next gen version, I just have to learn how to I just have to learn about the passing mechanics, like how to perfect them. I'm not there yet. Like I have like a good idea about the read it or the I'm just gonna call it read and lead 'cause I don't really know what I can't remember what Madden calls it about the read and lead stuff. It's just certain passes that I can't make yet, like once to the sideline and throwing the receiver, like trying to put it in the pocket to the sideline away from the defender. What's going on, bro? They quit because after a while. Who who me? I have the PS4, PS5. If you were talking to me, you have to with that guy. I feel like if if you start to be too successful, or if you're completing too many plays and too many passes, like or if they feel like they can't move the ball, they usually just quit like that. Hopefully it wasn't mine. Yeah. So yeah, she just ended up dropping the game. I'm trying to see, do I want to play another online game? To be honest, I want to get, even though I get wins in online, I cannot beat the computer for whatever reason. Like I'm still, I think I'm like the computer definitely has a better win-loss record against me. So it's like super annoying. I don't know what it is. I can't beat the computer at right now. Yeah, it would be that's like an ideal situation for sure. But after a while, it's like it just depends too. Like if someone's winning by like a lot of points, they probably don't want to just sit there and just keep like getting scored on and they can't move the ball. But it just depends for sure. Pinch the line. You mean against when I'm playing against the when I'm playing against the computer? Pinch the line. Or do you mean just in general? I don't get mad until. Well, how come it? Why not until Sunday? Just out of curiosity. I didn't see that. Against the pass. Okay. Definitely. For so like with the pinch the with the I'm gonna see I'm gonna try that pinch the line. Usually I like to keep. Usually I do like to keep the whatever's the strong side. I usually like to keep. Hold on, closes out the spaces. Okay, okay. But for me, I don't like to keep the defensive line wide. It just depends on like the who I'm playing. I don't know. I might have to hop on the next gen if I'm gonna play any online games. I don't hear somebody. But for whatever reason, I would have thought I would have got quicker games because it's the official release of the game. But maybe just a lot of people just didn't get next gen. Right. Okay. Yeah. 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 I might think it usually depends on the team I'm playing.
On EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough game. I can already tell. We're talking about the teams. We'll see though. Yep, this is gonna be a tough game.
And we are underway in Buffalo. Fields this way up at the 17. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
It's going to be harder to run inside with Aaron Donald here. So, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. 3-3-5. Everyone runs this 3-3-5 defense. So, yeah, we're still gonna run against it. I don't care.
Singletary to get the drive started, and he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Still running the ball.
Right back to Singletary on 2nd down, and they're able to get this one across the 35.
As far as I can see, it looks like they run block this 3-3-5 defense a lot better. I feel like a lot of people, I mean, maybe, I don't know though, we'll see. But I feel like a lot of people like to run this defense, like just in general.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Okay, we're going to try to hit him over the top this time.
Inside, and they gained 5 yards on it, and be frank about it.
We'll see though. We'll see what his safeties do.
5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do,
this is a touchdown.
They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
So you got to establish the run. He's going to make that adjustment to move Jalen Ramsey on him. He's going to have to, or I'm going to get that every time. But yeah, establish the run. Even if you get stopped a couple times, and right over the top.
Extra point by Bass, up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Yeah, this is a game I might try that because I don't know how. I know Matt Stafford can run, but I don't think he's gonna outrun my defensive ends.
As they will send this one away.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the
For me, even if I get stopped on the run for a play, I always try to establish it because it's just a chess match. Once I see he's blitzing everybody and he's ran that play a few times, I know I have to hit him over the top.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, so they have him. Is he a defensive? Okay, they do have him as a defensive line. He just didn't pinch down.
Now it's Stafford.
Running back. He's gonna try to hit him. Nope. Let's go. Okay, you might got something here. Okay.
Who shot in there to get him down.
It may be cliche, but it is something that holds up over time, doesn't it? If you're the visitors, you don't want to let the crowd in the game.
Okay. Yo, no, I know that. I'm not. Yeah, just the D-line for sure.
But you said also this defense, they're going to give them a lot of looks like we just saw there, aren't they?
They certainly are.
Okay, here I'm thinking that he might have Cooper Kupp go out. He's either going to be out or it's going to be 4 verts. Oh no, he just had him go deep.
Stafford.
He just got burned. That's cool. That was cool. I knew someone was going to go out. I just didn't know who it was.
40 at the 39. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
We're going to shut that down real quick.
Had to get on his horse. Still accurately
Actually,
throws
no.
a nice
He's not
pass
going to roll out
down.
left. This might be a run. Or he's going to either that or he's going to really try to use Cooper Kupp.
1st down at Stafford.
Give me this.
Trying to find Kupp, but it's intercepted.
I'm gonna have to, okay. I might have to press if we continue playing this. I might have to press Cooper Kupp because he just gets a free release off the line. I don't know if it's just because he's in bunch and you can't get a release, but that's the 2nd time I saw that free release like that. I just need to get like this against the computer. Yo, the computer has been whooping on me. So right now he's on that him right there. So we're gonna try to run him off. And so let me see if I can hit the out here. Oh no, he switched back to the linebacker. So we're gonna run up the middle.
Allen gonna give this one to Singletary.
Just as long as if we can get Aaron Donald blocked, which is obviously going to be a tough task, we'll be all right. But I feel like in this small defense, he shouldn't be able to like make stops like that. He's in a 3-3-5. That's not a run defense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a gain of 13 and a Buffalo
what system you got it for, David? You got it for what system? Yeah, Cooper Kupp is definitely crazy for sure.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Let's see what those safeties are doing. This might be cover 2. So I'm gonna try that. Oh no, he backed them off. So we're gonna go back to the run. He's definitely blitzing on the left side though.
Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he works it past the 30.
Nice.
25. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series.
We're going to try to
I don't know
pass
if they
again.
need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe
Got
change
him.
what they're doing on the defensive side of the
Oh,
ball.
I got to quit throwing the bullet pass when I don't have to. I didn't have to throw a bullet pass there. He had him beat. I could have just do any pass but the bullet pass. Sometimes they miss him. Sorry, he's not gonna. It's gonna open up again though, so I'm not worried. If worst comes to worst, if I have to kick a field goal here, we have a 2-score lead, which is most important.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
3rd and 8. Let's see how we're gonna get this. To be honest, I'm probably just gonna run on 3rd and 8. Actually, we're gonna try RPO.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here
because if he blitzes, if he's been blitzing the way he's been blitzing, McKenzie might be open.
On 3rd down, they
that's
go
fine.
with
That's fine. Perfect.
And he does not get to the 1st down marker.
3 yards.
As they stop him at the 19.
I think we should be able to get this.
This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
So we're gonna
just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Skinny up this post so he doesn't run to the back of the end zone. And we're gonna zig. Let's see what we got here.
So they're going for
we'll just hit the zig.
Allen.
I don't like how much he was fighting off the line and stuff.
And he is going to have the Bills 1st down as they manage to convert.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate it, David. Between PS4 and the next gen, there's definitely going to be a lot of Madden content up this year.
Singletary here running out of the gun. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
And I think I'm getting so many fall forward animations. Like this is like the most I've seen in the game so far, is because he's in this small defense. Like, I know like this worked a lot in years past, but they must have fixed that.
But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily
blocked. We're gonna hurry up here.
Let's
see if I can hit that zig again. This might be. He might have went zone though. But we'll see.
On play action.
Oh, not there. That's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not going to force anything. Good defense.
Leonard Floyd able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Madden 23 is a lot more challenging.
The kick by Bass is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
Oh, right.
But you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they
so for that, since usually I'm in shotgun, so I can't utilize that. So usually I try to use the what's it called? The ID the mic. I use the ID the mic instead when I'm in but I'm definitely when I'm under center, I'm gonna use that. But yeah, that's fine. I'm okay with that drive. Tight. So in tight, actually we're gonna try to make that adjustment real quick. In tight, I'm looking for the corners. That's usually like what people like to do in corners. Corners and drags. Yep, he has them exactly where I thought he would have them. So I wouldn't be surprised if he tries to run that deep corner. But he's probably trying to get him isolated.
Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys,
yep,
you know,
exactly what I thought.
We're
on that. Throw that away.
Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back.
What's going on, Tyreek? I saw your message. I got you.
They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
One of these guys got to be running corner though. You know what? Here we're gonna. I don't have enough time to do it.
2nd and 10. Stafford.
He actually had Cooper Kupp that time.
Higbee, the tight end.
So since he's been moving a lot to the right, I'm gonna contain that right side and still get pressure from the left side.
Got out to the tight end. Now gives him much better opportunity to convert on third down. The Bills bring out
contain that side, get pressure, and hopefully when he moves that way. Why do they do this? I know why they do that, but hopefully when he moves that way, we'll be all right. And we're actually gonna get a press on him here. You're not getting a free release. Yes.
The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all.
Bunch again.
This group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first two
I might be taking a chance
one.
here, but we're gonna go Tampa 2, and I'll just have to play the middle.
On fourth down, Stafford.
Oh no. We'll get that off.
Higbee, it's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they find a way to convert.
I don't know why. I have to do that a lot more, like move the defensive line. I usually just like keep them static.
Opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. On first down, Stafford here.
He's going.
Flush to his right.
Yeah,
across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Stay in this.
Now a first down throw, Stafford.
Yeah, that was all messed up.
Complete to Cooper Kupp. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The Rams going to go ahead and
he's probably going to go with that bunch again.
As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
First and 10 here, and you know if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
Okay.
His throw is incomplete.
Well, this is a half where not just the
I think
coverage,
I got what he's doing now.
Is setting the tone in this
so he's going to try to. I need him to go here. I might try to take that away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Stafford. Man open is Robinson.
I could have just sat on that too.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Did not.
Escaping the pressure right.
Give me this. Oh, you got to grab that.
Incomplete.
Oh, they were so close.
Yeah, pinching the D-line, I can already tell. It definitely works for sure.
But he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
I shouldn't have went cover 2. For whatever reason, in cover 2, the safeties like do not play that well. And we're gonna, if he scores here on the pass, he scores on the pass. We're selling out on the run. Unless I can just jump the pass. Who knows? We'll see. Actually, let's go to defensive line. Maybe we can get a pitch out.
Now a toss
block. Let's go. Come on.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a timeout taken.
So he's definitely going to try to throw the ball.
One more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
There's going to be something to the sideline for sure. There's going to be something that makes me want to. I don't know which way he's going though. So we're going to go.
I like to call straight ahead pursuit. A great read, and they get to the backfield and make the play.
And that was
he's going to try to.
Chunk of yardage lost.
I would know exactly what he's going to do. Oh no!
Sliding out of the pocket.
That was not expecting that actually. Dang. I thought he was going to have him go to the sideline. He just had him go to the sideline so many times. That's all right, though. He's going to go there.
The Rams are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
We're actually not. We're going to just play this one regular because he might try to throw this in. I want fullback. Away. No, sir.
Not going to make it into the end zone. They stop him short, so they'll add only 6 as we come up on halftime.
So here, for as much as I want, I'm probably gonna. He didn't split it. For as much as I want to like try to get a play downfield, we're just gonna probably run it out.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
You see how he plays this? Yeah, they're just gonna run
for
it.
their next drive. And you wonder if
I thought if he was like in press coverage and like trying to stop the run, I would have definitely.
They'll indeed try to run it out as they start on the ground.
I would have definitely tried to
35 before they're able to knock him down.
Take a shot.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside.
Dang, that's the only thing, man. That's why I hate giving up points before the half and he gets the ball back. But it took him a while to score, so it makes me think like I can definitely make another stop.
And they trail here as we resume play.
It's just more about whatever Cooper Kupp's doing. As long as we have him bottled up. So from what I can see, what he's doing, it looks like he's trying to get Cooper Kupp on like isolated routes, and then whatever way Cooper Kupp's going, he has someone coming back the other way.
Stafford and the Rams
so he might try that play again, actually.
At their 25-yard line.
No,
he starts with a give to Akers. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
That's what you want to do. You want to make players one-dimensional. He's not going to run the ball again since I stopped him. He probably should. That's what I would do. I'd just keep running the ball. But he's not going to.
Now Stafford.
Tried that play again.
Flushed out
get him. Click this. Oh my, bro, what are you doing?
He took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So he's probably going to go back to that other bunch set and he's going to probably have Cooper Kupp do whatever. I just got to figure out what he's doing. He might have him go out, but he's going to probably have 12 go across the middle.
3rd and 10, eluding the pressure right. Man,
let's see.
He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Okay.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
I definitely have to figure out that he might have him go across the middle. Actually, let's switch this up.
Back to throw, Stafford.
He's supposed to jump back down on that. That's fine, though.
Out of bounds right at midfield. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
I haven't tried to blitz yet either. So we're going to probably try to throw a blitz in here somewhere.
From the 50 at Stafford.
Yep. Give me this.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
So actually, I know what we're going to do. We're going to show like we're blitzing and have him probably, I can't have him cover the flat. So we're going to have him cover Cooper Kupp. But he might try to go quick to the flat like how he did. No, he's not. He's not going to roll right. But I think he's going to try to do something quick.
3rd down. He'll dump this off to Akers. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
He might actually try to. He runs it. Oh, dang it. I was not expecting to run.
Enough for the 1st.
I think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
We're getting into the situations that we want to get him into.
Has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams.
Something has to be coming back to the middle, just seeing where the ball is, ball placement.
And try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Flush to his
right. Oh man, let's go. You can't be doing that anymore. Let's go. That's a huge play. We need it.
Once again, at their own 37-yard line.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
The Bills come to the line.
But the main thing is the time. As long as he's taking a lot of time off the clock to score, we'll be okay. Actually, we're going to run at Aaron Donald. Not the smartest thing, but usually running this left. Yeah, we're not going to run at Aaron Donald. That was a bad idea. But usually running that to the left side, it should work this way since he should be on the strong side.
but for both sides,
I'm gonna flip this and run it left.
Like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Hold on, what is it doing this for? Yeah, we should get some yards off of this.
Right back to Singletary.
Dang, again. Oh my gosh. He's on the other side. Matter of his what's his name had to be down. That's why he fumbled.
So turnovers,
Gosh,
Charles, you figure
you got me on defense so much.
Half, that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know,
I probably
are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game.
I don't see him trying to run the ball.
Believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
Gregory Rousseau able to bring him down.
Oh my goodness! I'm not surprised he fumbled because Aaron Donald definitely gave him 2 big shots, but.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Stafford. He'll take a shot for the end zone.
He got that.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA.
I thought they were going to switch me on to somebody else. He probably would have been able. Allen Robinson's not that fast. He probably would have been able to. What's the name of that? He would probably been able to make a play on that, but I didn't do that. And I could have got that block. I just missed it.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead.
Yeah, Aaron Donald definitely is a problem for sure. Yeah, it's all right though. I think my offense is. I think we're okay on offense.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie.
I'm about to say they're not about to let him get back up and run.
As he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try that as well.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Okay, I got you. Really, Charles, that last time I got beat over, I got beat over the top there just because I was when I clicked on, they clicked me on and I was pressing down. I know there's like a way for you to like click on and they like do the movement for you, but I don't know. I'd rather have the control. And
so despite the fact that they've struggled throwing,
I'd rather have the control and do it myself.
Multiple plays that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
Too many moves.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
Actually, I got to get this back to the middle of the field so I can run this play. You can still try it, but I think that he's playing over the top on it. But actually, we're going to drag this. Run it in. Actually, that's fine. I don't know what I wanted to do there.
They will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I already knew just because of the players that this was going to be a closer game. Switch the coverage. He's just going to run the ball again.
Singletary again.
First down.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard.
No, I'm not on P5 right now. I'm on the P4, but I do have the P5 version too.
Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no
reason I just got off the P5 version a couple of games before this one.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up.
What do you mean, how am I playing?
I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late, because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
We just can't get hit by Aaron Donald. But you got to run him down. But the reason why I like running Aaron Donald's way is because sometimes he'll always break the block, but he pushes himself out of the play sometimes. One of these plays, I gotta find him over the top.
Allen off the play fake.
Oh, he actually had good defense on that. I'll throw that away. Okay, so knowing that, he's playing inside like that, which is fine. So we're going to run the same play, but we're just going to throw the owl. But if he wants to play, or I probably could try this. You know what? I might try a fade on that as well. Because the fade, no, he's not going to press it. That's fine. So, actually, we're going to just run this again. Nope, he is pressing. Like, this makes me want to throw the fade, because with the outside release we should be good on that. So let's go here. We'll go deep in, short, underneath. We'll have to see what that safety does.
Now Allen.
Let's go.
He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown Buffalo. Stephon Diggs.
I got the early release version.
Answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
That's on me with the play early.
This a 4-point game.
But I also played earlier on the trial as well. In Soul and Command, thank you for joining the stream. I didn't say that when you guys came in. I appreciate it.
Kickoff unit out as they will
Same thing with you.
this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it.
Go back to this trip.
Set to begin their next
He's going
drive.
to
The
this
Rams
trip set
offense
now.
at the line.
He's ran trips all game.
Good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that.
So here he's going to probably try to put a
Stafford on first down.
That's what I was thinking what he was going to try to do. Oh, let's go. He got that. Let's go.
And the Bills are going to take over.
That's like the main thing people do when they're going to. Probably shouldn't. I'm going to try to hit him now. If not, no, actually, we're going to wait a second. Nah, why not? I'm going to try to. I don't have the space. That's why I don't want to do that. That's fine. I don't care about the 5 yards. I can't really run to the right like that. But if I had the space, I would try to hit that route to Diggs. So we're gonna go like this. That's fine. To be honest, I just needed to get to the middle of the field. That was like my thing. The main thing. I probably should have ran out of this.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Depending on what those safeties do, we should be able to get a touch pass over the top. We're gonna
now on 2nd and 13. Allen.
That's fine. I'll throw that. And I had the running back wide open too. And he has him doubled. That's fine.
Important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important third down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Cover 2. We should be able to hit this on the sideline. This is definitely. Oh, is it? Yeah, it is.
Allen going deep for Diggs.
Oh, he missed him.
Incomplete.
He missed him.
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
The Bills send the punter out. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
That's all it means. Hopefully we didn't. Oh, we did overkick that. Oh, because it's not. I kind of why we overkicked that.
Into the end zone for a touchback.
On comp, it probably switches the kick, so I probably shouldn't have kicked it that hard. So we just got to get one stop.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead.
Oh my goodness.
Throw pulled in by Jefferson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards.
That should have been picked, but
and here we are,
he got hit.
So his go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know
receiver
this
is able to come back to the ball and catch that.
Who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Oh no, you're good, bro. I don't see it like that for sure. I definitely like the tips.
36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He'll buy some time right. And incomplete on the deep ball. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Might roll out,
you want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Now Stafford.
Oh man,
That's complete to
that
Akers.
was my guy.
Take this to the other side.
I need to get on somebody else so he could
Rams, they are on the move.
that was locked up too if I had. Okay, I just gotta watch the running back. He might put him out on the route.
Stafford now to throw.
Yeah, he did.
Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20. 25 yards that time.
It's getting tight. You know, have to make a play. I want this to look like man, though.
Stafford.
He's wide open. Wow.
That'll be caught. It's Kupp. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
Well, there's no way. He might run it. Oh, he just ran the ball.
Here with Akers. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That's fine. We got a minute to score.
Allen Robinson on the receiving end from Matthew Stafford. And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. And touchdown and congratulations and
Washington next game. Yeah, I got you.
Ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and
now it's blocked. It's picked up a live ball.
Tie game.
Look at this, middle of the field.
Have a chance to win it. Definitely gonna. I gotta contact EA about that because it's crazy that you could just get blocks easy like that.
Into the end zone. Well, it might be the craziest occurrence in this play since the new.
We needed that one though. I almost got it last time.
Season. And now this game is tied. Every time you think you've got this game figured out, it just keeps getting wilder and wilder. And now we are tied in the 4th quarter.
Neither one of us knows of coaches that sleep well when they're trying to coach a ball game. How about these guys? That's not going to happen at all.
Yeah, facts, boys.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams.
I know I'm going to have to get one pass on the field. I just don't know when I'm going to get it.
What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback in his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
Now Allen.
Got him. There's the one we needed. Got out that cover 3.
Will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
Never make the
You
mistake.
just got to make the field goal. That's it. We're in good range.
Here are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
This is cover 2, man. I want to hit him over the top. I just need Josh to hit the throw. But we're gonna have him wheel out the backfield. We're gonna see.
Here's Allen.
Oh nope, it's man. I didn't mean to throw that. I did not. I hit the wrong button. Oh my gosh, we're gonna go into overtime. The running back was wide open. I'm thinking that he was triangle. That is a horrible pass. Horrible pass.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes. And that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Mills used to say all the time.
Horrible pass.
The team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself.
I probably should have just ran it, but why did I do that? It's all good though.
And we've got free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime.
I just hit the wrong button. Usually,
it's a little teaching
oh
moment
man,
here.
it's all good. It's all good.
Remind us how this goes, partner.
Gotta have a short memory.
So in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team
get the ball, come down the field, score, win the game. Just like that.
If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Goodness.
So the Bills going to be the first to get it as we are back underway here in overtime. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
I'm not really too worried. I feel like my offense has played well enough today. That's kind of why I don't like Crowder, because that's not really his game. Like he can hit, he was able to catch that one because he was wide open, but I wouldn't have wanted to throw a contested pass to him. Just got to stay away from Bobby Wagner and
got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
These are all dummy routes.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I probably could have called it again there too.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back.
Oh, see, good I saw that because he's getting tired. He might have fumbled on the next big hit or something.
And they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Second down, here's a run with Moss.
He has something on, like whether it's strip the ball or something.
They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down.
Keep running the ball. One of these times I'm going to be able to hit him over the top again, though. I know it.
And that changes the whole mentality of a play caller, doesn't it? Once they cross the 50,
Oh, facts. I definitely should. This might be cover 3. Looking at it, or it might be man 1.
That might be available.
And now this first drive in OT continues. First throw of overtime.
Here we go.
This one caught by Crowder. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give him 18 on that one as the Bills are going to have a first down.
We're on the fringe. We're getting close to the red zone.
But let's face it, they don't want 3 here. They want 6. With these overtime rules, a touchdown finishes it off.
Yeah, looking to win it right away. Good to know, though, that they have 3 in their back pocket if they need it.
Come on, don't fumble, don't fumble.
Get inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 164 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
This has been a good drive so far.
Go back here, see what he does. We might be able to get McKenzie on the screen. Yep. Let's go. We're going to hurry it up. Hopefully since I already threw it once, hopefully he commits to it. Which he does, and the run should be there again. If Aaron Donald's not there, I should gotta account for him. 3rd and 4.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. He's had some big runs in this game, not there though.
But I don't think they're going to be deterred by that play.
Oh man,
He's had some nice
I don't know if I have one. Let's try. I haven't tried to stretch.
Get stopped,
today.
Yet turn it into something big on a later carry. I'd stay with him.
It's 3rd and 4. Big play here, trying to keep this opening drive of overtime alive.
Where's Aaron Donald? Yeah, we're not going to run this play. We're going to call timeout at 1. This way, running back gets some breather. Because Aaron Donald might be able to make that play. I'm going to like... Pretty much, I feel like I have to run right.
We step aside here in overtime.
All right, let's see what we got here. Oh no! I heard him call something though. I called the wrong play. It's alright though. I'm either thinking run up the middle.
This will be play number 9 of the
zig.
They need 4 yards on
zig
3rd
route.
down.
We're definitely running up the middle for sure. This should work easily.
On the give, this is Singletary.
Yep. After I seen him drop his safety back. I don't get it. Oh, they get a chance to score 2. I forgot all about that. The new overtime rules. I'm thinking like, why am I kicking a field goal? Because I should know. I should know that because it was the Bills game is the reason why they wanted the Bills to get one more chance to see if they could score. So yeah, this is my first overtime game actually. That's kind of dope that they put the new rules in. Like obviously I knew that they were, but I didn't know that they. I just totally forgot about them.
First throw in overtime for Stafford.
Let's go! Come on, let's go!
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time the one to get in there.
Needed that one, Ed.
When you see a quarterback retreating away from the line of scrimmage toward the other goal line like that, usually doesn't end well.
You're exactly right about that. Normally, if they're moving from side to side, they've got a chance maybe to get back upfield. He was trying to shake defenders and extend the play, but it doesn't work out very well for them at all. You need those extra yards on the other side of the line of scrimmage. Now you're digging a hole for your offense.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Stafford with his first throw of OT.
Oh, man, that's game. Please pick this. Oh my goodness! No way!
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty.
That's a good defense. That's a good play. I can't be mad about that.
That's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch.
He literally just threw that up there, though.
Stafford.
I'll do it.
Escaping the pressure right. And that one complete downfield to Cup.
He didn't see him next to him, like.
30 down to the 25. Back-to-back receptions.
Fine. We're gonna get a stop here. For sure. We're gonna end this on a pick. I just got that feeling. Go into the inside.
Now Stafford. Flushed out right. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Rolling to his right.
Let's go. Let's go.
His throw's going to be incomplete.
It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Got caught on the defensive lineman. Oh my gosh, I feel like every time I get caught on the defense, like I get caught somewhere. It's super. As a matter of fact, that's my fault. I know it's I keep forgetting I can just do it like that. I don't really have to be.
Especially in a spot as you just described. We're an OT.
Actually, let's just drop him.
Guys you can trust, and you know we're going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmies and the Joes.
Give me that. Oh, man. I knew he was going to throw that, but I knew it was going to take a little bit more time since he's rolling left.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good.
Surprised he didn't try to run the ball.
They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Throwing again is Stafford. Touchdown, Rams.
Nah, he stepped out. He probably's gonna go for the win. That's what I would do.
Touchdown there.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we?
Okay, we gotta put somebody there.
So far in this game.
But he might go with the out. He might go with the run. He could like do some of these things from this formation.
And you're just
we definitely gotta cover.
You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that in the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Let's see. I'm thinking he would go to Cooper Cup. Let's see. This is the game, boys.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it.
Oh, he got it.
And this will be caught.
Ah, good game, though. Good game.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space.
Ah,
and
it's the first L. It's all right, though.
For the defense,
dang. Oh, man. Tough loss. Let's see. Very tough loss. 5-0. Ah! That one I don't remember if I pinched the D-line or not. I was just so focused on Cooper Kupp because he's had so many receptions, but that route was wide open a bunch of times. Commanders. Let's try these guys out. Dang. It's alright though. It happens. More leverage. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why actually nah, we'll just run with their playbook. We'll see how this goes. I was gonna you said that's what that was. What bug were we talking about? Oh, you mean about pinching the D line, or what do you mean? Dang, that was a tough loss, man. It was tough. It's alright though. maybe I took that guy. Like I always, alright, I gotta get out of my head. I'm gonna keep thinking about that loss. Oh yeah, yep. Yeah, I didn't know that was in the game either. After I scored, I'm like, oh yeah, game over. But I'm thinking in my head like, why am I kicking a field goal? That's exactly what I was thinking. But he made the play. I probably should have went zone or something there. And then I don't know. Just man, this is a tough loss. Good game though. Yeah, fact. My defense is horrible, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I have bad defense. It's just against certain formations, though. Like against that bunch formation, I'd like have to figure out how to figure it out.
And off we go from Denver. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25.
We'll see about this team. I haven't really played with any other teams. I could have used the Bills playbook and stuff, but I still want to see what this is about. See, everybody wants this trips formation stuff. And this is going to be a fast team. He might just run the ball here, though. With pinch down. Yep. So I've played Washington enough to know that they have a solid defense last year. Like, this is one of the teams, even though, like, I think they had Ryan Fitzpatrick as their quarterback last year. I had trouble with this team last year, playing against them. Falcons. Yeah, I got you. You guys are putting me in some tough situations against people. Falcons.
Wilson eluding the pressure right.
I seen him about to throw that into. Yeah, this rollout stuff is like starting to irk me. So I have to I'm gonna probably pinch and I'm gonna probably pinch and what's the name and have a
ball up to the 35 now as they come up
a spy go out to the right. Oh, good. I guess I have to get used to it.
To Gordon out left.
Wow.
Oh, what a juke into space. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They definitely played that a lot better.
Territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. We're down to the 41.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play.
I need approval in Divine. I need approval all over, not just the defense. Offense isn't. It's okay. Like everything's okay right now.
From the 41, Wilson. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
He might run a zig here, or he might have him go deep for a slant. We're blitzing this play, though, for sure.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
Do something deep. Here we go.
And that is incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? Short, they elect to throw for
I got you.
And that's normal.
I do need to play zone. I don't know if I'm just so used to playing man, though.
You gotta hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone,
playing man.
can't connect there.
And it's I don't know what zone to play against when people go bunch. Like it's maybe I can like do something like this. We'll try that, and then we'll still have him do that. But I want him to play.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson.
That's exactly what I wanted him to play.
And he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive?
We're going tight. I'm gonna get on the safety here. He's either gonna run this or he's gonna try to hit this. It might be underneath though. We'll see. He might try to do something underneath.
On first down, Wilson.
Yeah.
For the football, and it's intercepted.
That's a. Thank you for getting out. It would have been a safety.
The Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out. Though, like between bunch and trip sets, like all those are like tough sets for me to play against. And a lot of people use them, so I have to figure out how to play against them.
He'll be back the very next series.
Here's Gibson to start the drive.
I just need to get out of the ways.
And give him a lot of credit there, but even more credit to the guys up front. In that situation, you know it's going to be a stacked defensive front. And to be able to gain that much yardage,
this is another team that doesn't have the trap. I'm looking at trap, but
yeah, they were just about standing on their own goal line, so to get a few yards there, a great start. Now we'll see what second down
other run play I like to run. The power.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Let me see if we could. Okay, we just want to run a streak with them. Underneath. I wasn't even paying attention to the clock.
Get a delay of game, and that's going to back him up halfway.
Doing too many audibles. But if he's gonna do that, it makes me wanna hit McLaurin deep.
Make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
We're gonna actually switch the camera view for this play. They let me. There we go. So I can see him.
Back near the goal line. Here's Wentz. Flush to his right. That one caught by the tight end Bates.
I might have lost some yards on that.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did it in a big way there.
All right, I'll try that. It just depends on, so the cover 4 against the bunch, it depends on how the cornerback plays. Sometimes they don't play it the right way. I haven't tried cover 6 yet.
In his own end zone, it's Wentz.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you.
And they'll get him down up past
we can get moving now.
15-yard line. They were looking for a cushion from that end zone. He gave it to him. 15 big yards. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And you used the proper word there, dependable, and sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all.
Ball the whole quarter.
But the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic, he delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
Let's go. Spread that. He's on the guy over him. This makes me think it's his own.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, I just can't believe how he's pressing McLaurin like this, man. He's gotta get him. I gotta find a way to get him open.
Wentz gonna throw.
I threw that
left sideline a dive, and it looks like he's got him. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First target, first catch, and a first down.
He may go back to
that's what he's trying. That's what he wants me to do. He wants me to look so deep to him.
But on that play,
because he's not really pressing.
Indeed. Hey, at least he gets to put it on the highlight reel.
One of these guys should like be open deep though.
Wentz now on first down. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, that's my fault. I should have set my feet there.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
As quarterbacks like to do, he pushed it downfield on that throw. But I think that since he was outside the pocket and there was open space, it would have been a good time for his first carry of the game.
Dang.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
I would just say go with the team you know the best for sure. It depends on what you like to do, too.
Wentz now to throw.
Good catch.
That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Wentz finding McLaurin.
But yeah, those are all definitely good options.
First.
Chiefs,
How about this throw right
Bucks,
here?
Bills.
To the left sideline, and
got some high-power offenses.
Correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I'm definitely gonna go to that this touch pass.
We're on the quarterback, so
who's
he decided,
running it?
Hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
Because we're gonna be able to go back to that fake jet, and it should be open. I just gotta see how aggressive he is against the touch pass. This is cover 3 though, so I gotta switch out of this. Anytime you see that guy come down, it's either people don't usually play with the safety blitz like that. It gotta be cover 3. Oh no, it actually is me after all.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on
I'm surprised he called that. A lot of people don't call that that fire with the man coverage like that. Usually it's cover 3.
Pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wentz. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And this is going to be another.
I gotta remember I'm not playing with Josh Allen either, because that throw got there, didn't get there like how Josh Allen threw it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. Thomas brings it in.
I just wanted to show him that motion. Yeah, I thought that was going to be picked. Yeah, the Bengals would definitely be another good team to try for sure. Yeah, the pinch of the defensive line definitely works for sure.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Extra point by Sly is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Seeing you're a Washington fan, Divine, who do you think is going to start our quarterback? You think they're going to stick with Wentz, or do you want to see the rookie come in?
They had no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Red stick. Oh, okay, yeah. I got you. You mean like the fake hike it? You mean, or do you mean like the
onto the field, ready to start their next drive?
Or you mean like to make it seem like I'm running the ball? Wow, not expect that.
They were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way
the Chiefs should be a real good team to use. Even though they lost Tyreek Hill, they still have Hartman, and they still have a bunch of other receivers. They're going to be a problem this year. And they still have Kelsey, most importantly. Give me this. Oh, he just got caught over. Oh my goodness. Bro, he's not making that catch though. Wow, I'm surprised he really made that catch. There's no way. What? That was a good catch though.
Throwing is Wilson. This one swung out to Williams.
Oh, he must have Gunslinger. That's what I was looking for. He must have Gunslinger too.
Every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come.
Oh yeah, I got you.
Nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down.
And this is a run up the middle. We should blow this out.
Here's Wilson.
Still blowing that up though. Yeah, sometimes I do jump on the defensive line. I probably should have tried that a little bit last game too.
6 DBs on the field for Washington.
Like you don't always have to play. I'm gonna probably try it again. Wrong guy though.
Oh, he's gonna go for it all.
No way.
And that will be incomplete. Oh, he left that one in a bad
I would say
spot.
that's another thing that's changed too. Last year, that's obviously a pick, but not so much this year. For sure, he might try something quick.
They'll try and throw
like that.
With Wilson.
What was that?
He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Now the Broncos
like for plays like that is the reason why I like to play man. Like zone works too, but with man I would have been able to press him, or I would have been able to shade him inside, and it would have probably made a better play on that.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those.
Give me this. Way to play it. Way to play that. Especially not being a star player, I'm surprised that he played that so well. Like he definitely played that perfectly. Let's go. Dang, man, I'm still pissed about that, about my first loss. So let's see. The Falcons, bro. What do you? I don't know. That's gonna be a tough one. Let me see. Let me look at this. I should have done this. Let me look at this roster. So we got Mariota, Ritter. Let's see. They probably are all right. I think I've like looked at them a little bit. Calvin Ridley. Yeah, we're definitely gonna probably have to sub him in. There's no way we're like not gonna play with him. It don't really matter, actually. I'll see about the defense. So we got Grady Jarrett. Yeah, this isn't looking like. Okay, we got two good cornerbacks. Yeah, I can already tell that if I do play with Atlanta, I'm gonna have to be like very user heavy. Yeah, yep. Yeah, the next gen player models just need to be toned down a little bit, for sure. Like I don't want them as small as they were on I don't want them as small as they were with how they were last year. Like there should be different body sizes, but like how they are this year, but they definitely need to be toned down for sure. Yeah. I want to. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like I don't know what like Carson Wentz did, but for whatever reason, like he definitely gets like he definitely gets the short end of the stick a lot of the time. And for I don't know. But yeah, Washington's another team that bodybuilders, yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't mention that to the Falcons fans. When Michael Vick was there, the Falcons was one of my favorite teams back then. Obviously, you know, like Madden 04. Just being able to run around with Michael Vick was fun. Oh man, I don't know. I might have signed my death note here playing with Atlanta. This team does not look good at all, but we might be able to make it work. I feel like they should have enough players, and I feel like I should be okay. Depending on who I'm playing, hopefully it's not like LA or anybody. If we start up. Oh, here we go. Yeah, we're good.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL
Hard Rock
brings
Stadium.
us to South Florida and Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good
We'll see. I don't know, man.
Falcons and the Miami Dolphins.
They got two good corners too. This is gonna be a tough game for sure.
Here's Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami.
This guy's probably
not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
They have a good playbook? Okay. Right, for sure. Yeah. That's actually what I probably should have did. That's like I'm gonna go through all the playbooks just so like when I do play with these teams, like I'm familiar with like the plays. Like a lot of the times, like I just try to look for the plays that I know. Oh, probably okay. All right. They got some players over here. We should be okay.
They're going to start the drive here on the ground with Patterson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize you want to establish a guy that's caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
It's similar to what I'm used to. I just don't know if they have. That's why I want the matchup stick, because it'd be a lot easier for me to see like the speeds and stuff. But without having it, it's like kind of tough.
Second down to run with Patterson, and he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Okay. He's probably a good user too, so we're gonna have him make a decision with those two crossers.
Mariota to throw it,
and he definitely made the right decision there. I had that post too.
This will be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think
actually having the rookie here too will probably be beneficial when Mariota gets hit like that. Go with the out here, just in case.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Goodness.
Lead to Drake London.
Yeah, this is gonna
they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Up there. Go Edwards, good catch, good catch.
And he's gonna have a Falcons first
right,
down.
yeah. So he obviously knows about this too.
And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
He's going to probably play man on game too. I would too. He has the,
make sure you pick up the
we just have
to. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
Max percent. Got this on a swing. Does he have? He doesn't. Maybe we'll just send him deep and have him choose. Oh my goodness. I just have to start looking at the play clock.
Accept the penalty, of course,
that's like my second one that's like that.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Just make it look like we're doing all the same stuff that we were doing. I'm really looking to run the ball here.
A shotgun handoff to Patterson, and he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Christian Wilkins there defensively for the stop.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
No, there's no patch yet, KB. But I would assume one is coming fairly soon.
Do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Okay.
That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in.
Oh, yeah, you better.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 21. 25 yards there on the catch and run. But give the rookie
with a player like this, I can tell he's gonna
Charles for the first-year passer. He's
someone who's gonna play off of
to begin this contest.
He certainly
play off of someone who doesn't know how to like that's the best way to put it.
Rookie anymore. We'll move him right to veteran and continue from there.
We're gonna do this. Oh, he has. Oh, I didn't know he has all these. Okay, we're gonna be alright. okay, I do know that they do that. I'm not even surprised that he did that, because that happened to the last game too, yesterday. Seeing that he is a star player, like,
and the timing off right there, threw it behind him.
Like this. We gotta force his user to make plays. Slant him, put him on. No, actually, we're gonna slant him and put him on a deep end. No, a deep out. We gotta force his user to make plays.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Mariota, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. Down inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons.
But yeah, I could tell with his game plan, he wants to put pressure on you and then anticipate where you're gonna go with the ball. Like naturally, when you feel pressure, there's like a route that you definitely want to go too quick, and he's gonna try to take that away. So I think I want to try to combat that by having 2 routes, like something out the backfield, and then having something over the middle. I'm pretty sure he's gonna always jump on the middle, because that's like what the majority of people do. Like they're gonna go to whoever their tight end is or whoever that quick route is on the middle.
Here's Koo to kick off.
Now, this is where I'm nervous about, because they have a ton of speed on this team. But it's 2 at quarterback, though, so if it was like another quarterback, I'd really, you know. But really, all he has to do is just, like, get it up against some of these players. Like, when I see this formation, and he has, it looks like he has 2 running backs in the backfield, this gives me,
They begin with Michelle on the ground. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards.
This might just be like an offensive game.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
I wish they would not do that.
And it's Michelle once again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot.
Dang, man, the one.
I'd say maybe later.
I'm not surprised, because obviously the competition is gonna go up the more you win and stuff.
Get a 1st down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Scramble easy. It's not as easy as last year, but you definitely can scramble, but it's not as easy as last year. And the contains actually work.
The middle, it's Michelle. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
We're gonna get out of this. What he's trying to do, I can already tell, is he's trying to get me to commit to that play and then just throw the ball deep, because his receivers are so fast. So
the last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Committing to this. Stretch.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert.
Yeah, this offense might just be like too fast.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
The Ravens, I want to see how.
Michelle running up the gut. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals.
To be honest, I really try not to run too much with the quarterbacks, especially in old gen, because if they take shots, it has like a huge effect on. It has a huge effect on their energy. It's not really like that in next gen. They can at least take a couple more shots. They just can't take big shots. But I feel like any shot that a quarterback takes, he's gonna go down at least 1 energy level. But I can check out and see what the Ravens are about.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Michelle. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here we go with Michelle. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Just a gain of 3.
Also, I'm not really super familiar with 3-4. I don't usually run the 3-4 defense. But
they might throw the football with a little chunk that they had remaining on 4th down, but they ran it, they got it.
And the reason they were able to get it done, he ran that play with conviction, didn't he? Understood he would get a little bit of help from his friends up front, but it was really on him to go ahead and make the power move and get it done, and that he did.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Again, it's Michel. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
He might go stretch here.
On the handoff, it's Michel. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone.
I literally took him out of position, so I thought he was going to run stretch.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0
yeah,
ball
this
game.
guy is extreme. Like these games like this, extremely annoying to me.
All runs on this drive so far. It's
But
1st and 10.
I just got to be patient.
A give. This is Michel.
We're going to force him out of this play. But he's done a good job for, you know, not getting out of it. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to just, like, even if you get stopped, like how he just did for 2 yards, I would just keep running the same play. But I already know he's trying to, like, get me to commit to this so he can throw these speedy receivers over the top. He definitely plays like a ball control game.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run right.
Come on, let's go. Force him into that, throwing the ball.
5 minutes.
He might run the ball again though.
For the Falcons on 3rd down.
This is. There's probably something over the middle. Maybe post. That's what I would think. I would think post. Double contains. Or he might send him streak. Slants. Oh my goodness. Come on, 54. You got to make a play on that.
He will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the
why would he not run the ball again?
And that means 4th down.
He's held him up too. I thought he was gonna go back to that fullback play.
Set up with a 1st and goal. Now the Dolphins gonna burn the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
Yeah, that's what I would have thought. That quarterback options and stuff like that. Let's go. Come on.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. They've gotten it down to the 3, but now this is 3rd and goal.
Pass. Oh, give me that. Come on. Come on, AJ Terrell, we need that one.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Oh, man. He slants out. I'm not sure what this could be. He might just run the same play again.
Tua on 4th down.
Here we go.
Right.
Come here.
And the ball is out.
Let's go. Let's go.
Much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs.
We're gonna just kneel this out. Like we're not even about to give them a chance to get momentum.
So time perhaps for one.
And guys, even though the momentum meter is not in this game, there's still momentum in this game. Just the meter doesn't show. Like that's one of the things like about EA sometimes that bothers me is like they try to add a feature like momentum in the game when it's already in the game. It's just like I said, it just doesn't show. And then they just added the tags to it, like you know, if you have momentum, you know, the like whatever it is. I'm trying to think of some of the other ones. like the player will shake like how you used to do in NCAA, or like your receivers can't hear the route. But if you just keep spamming whatever you want him to do, he's eventually going to hear you. Yeah, there's definitely momentum in this game. Yeah, it just doesn't show in the meter.
At the line, ready for their next drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you.
Yeah, no. Yeah, so that stuff's not in the game. That's I'm just that's like the
I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. And one play,
I missed that one.
75 yards in zone.
Yeah, that I should have. Oh, and I thought he was gonna go with that run stuff again.
Everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big time play. Big time.
Yeah, it just doesn't show. Like they just don't have like all the what's it called? Like all the stuff that's in the next gen, but there's still momentum in the game. The momentum's always been in the game, actually. In my opinion, like I know you played some games where it just feels like the game is just going against you. Like receivers are dropping the ball, you're always fumbling, and you'll have games like that where he just tripped. You have games like that where when you're playing your opponent and it feels the same way, and you're like, wow, like my players are actually making plays. That's kind of like how I felt that Washington game. Like I felt like I had the momentum in that game from that one interception I got.
He's pretty much been completely neutralized. On 2nd and 9.
Bad pass.
And he fires
Bad
one
pass.
that's intercepted. Picked off by Keon Crossan. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about
he's definitely gonna go for this route. He's not gonna. After he saw that I can get the block, he's definitely gonna try to go for that. I'm surprised he's able to jump that like that. He's at the safety position, but yeah, they're just getting used to playing with these other quarterbacks.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
No, like the like that stuff isn't in the game, but it's just like
so they throw the pick 6.
Like I don't. When you hold on, you say
this one's in the air.
No, they won't forget the audible or anything like that. But just like the way that your team plays, like he probably has momentum from that pick, but he probably has it from the pick. So you'll be able to you can tell by like the way your team plays. Looks more enjoyable than it kind of depends on.
Set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense.
It kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Remember, they were
I'll
just
say in the
out here
game.
a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
I like both. Like I like both for different reasons.
Just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field.
You gotta start getting the ball, bro. Like, you really touch the ball like that.
Say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance.
Yeah, it's more about like how your team plays. They don't have like the same stuff like the PS5 in terms of like like you know like the stuff where they can't hear, but they do have like if like it's hard to describe it. It's like it's like better if you see it.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down.
And I don't even know they have like outside of Pitts that they have a player that could okay. So with this, we're gonna slide right, and then we just gotta pick up one of these guys. I think it's gonna be him that's coming. Nope. I know what this guy's gonna do. We're gonna drag him too. No, we're gonna slant him because he's just up here so to mess with the offensive line. dropping back. This is just set. You just gotta be deliberate when it goes here, and I gotta get my running back involved too.
10 yards there and a first down for the Falcons.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive.
So
to a fast start here.
What I mean is, like, depending on the plays you make on the field, like, I'm trying to think of the best way to describe it. Hold on. I'm gonna see if it happens in this game.
Mariota on first down. And that is incomplete.
So pretty much depending on the plays you make, like the more plays you make with your team, like the better your team's gonna play. I think that's like the best way I can describe it.
They have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And I can't even see who the route runners are. We're going to actually streak him. Hopefully, like, that will slant.
On 2nd and 10, Mariota eluding the pressure right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete.
The best way to attack this.
Third down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL.
Yeah, for sure.
Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're
at times,
and they force another incompletion.
Yeah, it's the PS4 version. They definitely the game just definitely moves a lot slower in general. This must be golden tape, maybe. Like they try to make the movement a lot more realistic. That was the goal.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Edwards. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
When you say pinch the O-line, what is that, like max protect?
Wind up a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game.
But yeah, but the momentum for this, like the better you play, the better you play, the more plays like you'll see your team make. Like they'll win like the jump, like the one-on-one play, like the one-on-one balls, like they'll win all that stuff.
Back to throw again. Nowhere to go.
I shouldn't have tried to throw that. That's my fault. I should have just took the sack there. So now he's definitely gonna try to run this. That's what I would do. Or he might try to hit that pass again that he got.
Coaches just talked about intimidating teams, using force, right? Beating them to the punch. In this case, they're talking about creating turnovers. That's all they preach, all game long, all practice long, every meeting. Get the football. That's what they want.
Following the fumble recovery, here's Tua. He's going to float this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns.
This is going to be a tough matchup regardless, though, because Atlanta, with the speed and stuff.
But this is exactly what I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
You said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
All right. And a little bit of a hole here, but we should be all right. I just gotta find out. I think the main thing, I ought to get Kyle Pitts the ball.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
Yeah, I know.
And they're going to start this
he really can't throw deep. But when it's one-on-one like that, just like the way he's been playing. I mean, I guess I could. I don't want to, like in the formation he's in. I don't want to commit to. I don't want to commit to the pass because he's just gonna just keep running the ball. But I probably shouldn't. I just gotta. I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing again on second down. Mariota. It comes.
I did that again. Oh my goodness.
And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last two, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Absolutely. And when's it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only
I gotta
if they manage to win the game.
But then
on 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play.
Try.
So
Just someone has to be pinched. I usually, when I'm going to pinch, I'd rather pinch the
This is the National
linebackers.
Football League on EA Sports. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Good.
At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do.
Wide open.
Game situations, kicking situations.
That is caught by Waddle.
I didn't even think to contain because he's been running the ball so much. Yeah, this was just a tough game. This run.
The Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Sanders now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Pulls it in at the 13. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Run against
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several
things. Like it's late, and I probably should really continue to throw the ball.
Self-inflicted wounds. They've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error
I didn't think to go
and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us?
You got to give me that suggestion earlier. I had 2 bad turnovers, though. Like, can't have those.
On the move to his left. Now he's going to throw deep back over the middle.
How are you getting caught by a linebacker, Drake London?
58 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
They'll run with Patterson, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Patterson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back.
I would just try to aim it here. I'm not really too good with these. I don't know what the formula is.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll run it. This is Michel. And pretty good running as he'll be close to a first down at the Falcons' 30. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And able to find Gesicki as tight end.
You probably should have moved him in. I guess I didn't have to play on the linebacker
game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in.
Yeah.
And you'd have to figure they're
I didn't adjust quickly enough this game. That was the issue with this one.
2 and now on first down. That's complete. Once again, it's Gesicki. And down inside the 15 he goes. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine.
He's just going to throw this
make sure
away.
your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here.
That's out to Hill, right side complete. And the Dolphins are going to be looking at a 1st and goal as he's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins have made it a 3-score game now here in the 4th. Extra point up
this was a tough one.
Sanders, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21.
It's all good though. So looks like we're going to be trying the Ravens next. That should be an interesting team to play with. Atlanta, this team, this team isn't that bad. I think this was just a matchup thing and me not adjusting quickly enough. Like, if I was to adjust quicker, I would have been alright this game.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They're down big here late. I don't know what you
definitely should have been running the ball out of a big set. But I thought I shouldn't have had to do that. But I definitely should have. That was definitely a good suggestion for sure.
Some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, the game is out today. Yep.
Put this one behind them. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Third down, here's Patterson. And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
I could probably just use this too. He's guarding him. He would have never been able to guard him.
It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
hope he doesn't call timeout. Some people are weird like that.
No reason
like they start calling timeout at the end of the game and stuff.
Convert on 4th.
This is my point. We're just gonna kneel it out.
Silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Buy a PS5. To buy a PS5, it kind of depends on like where, like what's around you. Like I think I ended up getting my PS5 from Target, but like the way that they did it here, where I'm from, is I had to what's it called? I had to like go online, purchase it, and then go to the store and pick it up. Like there weren't really any available like that. I mean, I guess you could try eBay. I think that's what I would do. If I like had no other option, I would have probably tried eBay. 'Cause at least with eBay, if you don't get the right product, you can always get your money back in a dispute. But most importantly, I would not overpay for one. Like I would not pay like $700-800 for a PS5 for sure.
So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction, and they will take a knee here.
Did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
No, there's no crossplay as far as I know.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
But these games like these, I don't mind losing, because I know when I see that again, like, because usually like with Madden, if something like that works, like you're gonna start to see it more and more. It's just like the way that the game is. So let me see. So how I paid for mine was, there's an app that I was using, which let me just go get this app now so I can, cause I said I was gonna put it in the chat. 1 second. I have to go into my app store. So there was an app that my brother suggested me to use that showed anytime like PlayStations would drop. Another thing you could do is like type in Google like when's the next PlayStation 5 drop, just so you have an idea to when to start looking out. But on this app, it tells you when. Let me see if I can find it. But on this app, it tells you when anytime the PlayStation drops. Anytime PlayStation 5 drops in the whatever stores, sometimes it's Amazon, Best Buy. For me, it was Target. But you can have it to where it shows where PlayStation 5s are in your like radius where you actually live at, and I feel like that'd be the best way to find one. How am I gonna? I'm trying to think. How would I find this? Just put PS4. Because after I got mine, I ended up deleting the app off my phone. So I'm trying to think. It should be in my thing though. Purchased. Yeah, they would be considered purchases. think it's Hot Stock. I want to say that's the name of it. So Hot Stock is the name of the app. So on the Hot Stock app, if you I'm gonna let me load it up to make sure so I'm not just giving you false information. So yep, so here you would, so on Hot Stock it shows you like different items that you would that you're looking for. PS5 is usually on here. So you would type in PS5, hit alert me, and you just it'll tell you when the next PS5 drops are. But you could also have it to where you put your location in, and that's how I got mine from Target. So I put my location in, and I saw that Target had a drop, and that's I feel like that would be like your best way to get it, because a lot of people have this app, and there's a way you can like I think there's like a purchasable version where you get the information faster. But the main thing is you kind of always have to be by your phone. But that's the way I got mine. So I used a giveaway. Oh, I'm not quite at the giveaway spot yet. But giveaways, yeah, I can maybe in the future we can do something like that. So like I said, I used the app. I saw there was a drop at Target. I went to the website, typed in my information, and I bought it that way. But before then I tried Amazon, but Amazon was sold out very quickly, and I tried Best Buy, and the website kind of crashed. So I just ended up giving up because it just took way too long. There was like, you had to get like a let me check out this team. You had to get like a ticket number and all that stuff, and it just was like, I was waiting to get my ticket number, so I was like, man, I'm not super pressed to have this right now anyway, so I think I'm just gonna hold out for now. Okay, Wallace, Victor, ton of tight ends. Okay, the Ravens should be okay. I haven't really played with the Ravens too much, but I actually kind of want to see what was that guy's record. He had to be pretty decent, to be honest. Just like, like he had a specific game plan that he wanted to do, and he kind of did a good job of doing it. But he was an average player. I'm surprised by that. But his game plan was pretty easy to stop. That was just more of me not having the tools, and me not having the tools, but I just didn't adjust quickly enough. I had to adjust quicker to what he was doing. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I wouldn't disagree with that. I would definitely have liked to see. I'm gonna actually back all the way to the main menu. But yeah, the 23 gameplay. It could have. I don't know. Actually, I really don't know what EA does. I think it's more of a focus thing. I think a lot of the, like, for what was that, 18, 19, like around that time, like they did when they focused on the I can't remember what to call it. Not Path to the Draft. The stuff with Devin Wade, like that took away a lot of time. Did I pick the Ravens? I'll be back. I don't know if I did. I thought I did. We'll double check. But that took out a lot of time. Like they should, like companies shouldn't do that. They shouldn't like waste time on something that's not going to be in the game for multiple years. Like if you just think all that time that they put into that I can't even remember what they called it, but that Devin Wade storyline and stuff, like that could have been time that went to franchise, that could have been time that went to gameplay, and they could have definitely caught up and been in a good position right now. But they want to like waste time doing stuff like that, trying to follow FIFA. Like I think a lot of people like the FIFA one, but like it just didn't work for Madden. Like, and I ended up playing it too. Like, it was like a okay story, but it's like it still didn't work. The problem with like those story modes in sports games is like the the ending is pretty much gonna always be the same. Like it doesn't matter how bad you play most of the time, you're still gonna like make it to the NFL and all of that stuff. I don't specifically like old gen so much. It's just the one that I've been on. Oh, this should be interesting. I'm playing against Buffalo.
Good AFC matchup between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, to me the old gen's good. I really like the new gen though. I just haven't played it that much, and I haven't streamed it yet. I've streamed it a little bit, but you know, it's still the week one, so.
Touchback is at Sales over the end line.
For sure, but I think I like this one a lot too because it plays better than what last year played.
Allen looking to throw it right at the outset.
Okay.
It's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
This should be an interesting game playing against my favorite team. So I kind of want to see how he's going to utilize the players. To me personally, the only people I'm really worried about is Dawson Knox and give me this, and Diggs.
Picked off by Patrick Queen.
Brad, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the head coach.
Like I feel like I would be more likely to make I'd be more likely to mess up on defense. And just as long as we keep Stephon Diggs contained, I think we'll be okay. Those other guys, they're okay, but I feel like the Ravens should have a good enough. They should be good enough defensively to where we can contain everybody else.
Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll
they have to know that they went a little overboard with that, and it should be fixed. I don't know though, but seeing it's old gen, you just never know.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
Why is he just took a... I don't know. Maybe I should slide, but
you know, I don't know. Nice run right there.
See the invitation. Dang, I wish I would have seen that before. Yeah, I would definitely like to play some of you guys if you guys ever want to play, for sure.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think
on either console, whether PS4 or PS5, for sure.
He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Yeah, but that's I understand that, but a lot of people they can't get the next gen consoles. Like I feel like if they were easier to get, like they're like extremely hard to get. Like for me, if I didn't have that app, I don't know how I would have gotten it. To be completely honest with you.
What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned
at least try to get this.
Stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Yeah, but I mean, the Series X, I was considering getting one too, just like to have one around, just like to have a console around, like the Game Pass and stuff like that. But I don't know. But then again, I was thinking like if I did have the Series X, how much would I play it? Like even with my PS5, like I'll probably start playing it more this year because I like Madden 23, but I barely play it. To be completely honest with you, I thought Madden 22 last year was horrible. It just wasn't It wasn't a game that I really enjoyed, I'll say. I won't go as far as to say it was horrible, but it was just some aspects of the game that I felt that
they threw the interception that led to the touchdown. So now time to regroup.
I feel like there was aspects in the game that they really lacked. They ended up cleaning it up this year, thankfully, but Madden 22 last year was not a good game experience. Actually ended up playing, I think I ended up playing and downloading 21 because I had it for free, because it was because you bought Madden for when you bought Madden, they gave you the game. That was quick. When you bought Madden 21, you were able to get the game for free. So, and I think that was with the standard version. To be honest, I don't know why they don't do that. Like, why you don't just get both versions. I don't know why you have to spend $100 to get both versions. Especially when people only really spend $100 for the Ultimate Team stuff. I didn't mean. Oh my gosh! I shouldn't have sent him, because where else was he gonna go? Yeah, the Bills is my favorite team. Yep, I'm from Buffalo. I started when they started wearing these jerseys in the recent history, not those like ugly navy blue ones. That's when I started following the Bills more.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
Okay.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
Right. Lamar Allen. It feels like it. I'll probably I'm about to call him Lamar Allen. For Josh Allen, I'll probably just put a spy on him. I don't think this guy's gonna really short. I forgot to grab that route. I thought that was my fault. We're not gonna get that up. I just was on the wrong guy.
The Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Hey, pick this up, Fuller. You fast enough, bro? Yes. So, what's going on, Keon?
30, 10, 5, and all the way into the end zone.
I really hope so. I really do. I wish well for that whole quarterback class, but unfortunately, it seemed like Josh Allen was the only one who really emerged from it. But I wanted to see Josh Rosen do well. I want to see Sam Darnold do well, because you don't really have that many times when you have that many quarterbacks that come out like that. You know, I just wanted to see them be more competitive than what they were. That whole quarterback class,
the Raven offense set at the
including Mayfield, like he just hasn't. I think with him, because since he was drafted so high, the expectations he had high expectations.
They found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive.
With Lamar, for as much as I want to get extra yards with him, I'm not going to try to, just because I already know about they're going to have him like get tired from getting hit. So you see how his energy is still up. I would have took a shot there. Regardless of the shot, he would have been yellow.
One play has him up past the 40 already.
But in terms of, so for anyone for that, I would suggest that Xbox, for anyone who like wants to get into next gen right away, I feel like that's the quickest way to get into next gen. I ended up getting the Xbox for my cousin. I mean, not for my cousin, sorry, for my nephew, and he enjoys it. He likes it, and just me like playing with him. It's not a bad console. I think the only issue is I don't know if if that console is 4K. And if you're a disc person, I don't know. It doesn't really, like, the whole disc thing doesn't matter to me, even though I'm someone who likes disc. But I haven't bought a disc game in a while though.
Prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Yeah, the Panthers, since after Cam Newton, and even with Cam Newton, they have had issues with the quarterback for sure. Their quarterback situation.
That's the linebacker Matt Milano getting up and stopping it for a loss.
Yeah, for sure. I agree. Neither game is bad to me. I like both games. I just haven't played the next gen as much as I've played the current gen right now. I'm kind of waiting for a patch or something to drop so I can start my franchise in next gen. Obviously I can play online and stuff. Like, I don't mind doing that, but you know.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
Because I already know with this team, you just got to get the ball out quick, for sure.
They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Just about every
gaming monitor for sure. I feel like if I was playing like competitively, that's something I would definitely consider.
Important to do, especially early in the game, like they have.
Like if I was trying to
2 minutes
like with 2K or something, like the 2K League, if I was really trying to like do something like that, like make the league, I would definitely consider getting a gaming monitor.
Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our
right now it's just like casually in the living room. So
a 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Right back to Dobbins on first. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's one of the main reasons why Lamar Jackson hasn't got paid yet. I mean, they're gonna eventually pay him. I don't know like what's taking them so long to do it, but I think they have that fear of him. They have that fear of him always getting injured, with him being a scrambling quarterback. Like that's that's what makes Lamar Jackson. Maybe with this, he might be able to get Bateman deep or something.
Play action. It's Jackson.
Let's go. Good defensive play.
Is incomplete.
I had the matchup that I wanted, but he made a good defensive play on that.
Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
I should probably use my tight ends more. I forgot, like, I feel like he has doesn't he have an ability for that? Let me double check. I want to say, doesn't he have like that tight end out ability or something? That's theirs. Yeah. So I gotta figure out a way to get my tight ends the ball more. I can't always block and release, so because he's at the tight end position.
Now Jackson. And he will slide to a stop.
It's kind of weird not having an escape artist. I'm like, Jackson, go. Don't get caught in the backfield. Nah, I don't think so. Not with the Jets. The Jets just draft their quarterback. It really just depends on how Zach Wilson develops. Like, if he develops, like, I don't see him. Yeah, we're not going to throw the screen. That's not there. If Zach Wilson develops, they're not going to look for a quarterback. I don't think.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Let's see, we got a linebacker on him. For him, doesn't really matter. Okay, so they're going to bring him here. We might as well just send him on an in or something. Nah. We want you to like drag. Oh no, we don't want you to do that either. I don't know what I want him to do. I guess we'll just keep him on the drag.
Now it's Jackson. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the
So escape artist was ability that has been Madden for years now, and it allows your quarterback to get a faster animation when he scrambles out of the pocket. And a lot of players would abuse it by like just scrambling out of the pocket and throwing. And the way that Madden 22 in years past had used to be. You used to be able to just scramble out of the pocket with escape artists and get around the contains, because contains didn't work that well. So with escape artists, it just helped you run around with the quarterback a lot more. So you figure if you have like a 96 speed quarterback and your defensive ends like at the max are probably like 84, 85 speed, it's very hard to like play against those quarterbacks. And then again, you have to figure with the way defense used to play, that speed was extremely important. So playing against players like Patrick Mahomes, Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson was like a headache, because they have these fast receivers. I mean, Josh Allen had it too, but the Bills don't have fast receivers like how the Ravens had with Hollywood Brown, the Chiefs had with Hill and Hartman, and just all the receivers that were in Arizona. Like, they had a ton of receivers. Now you figure, and the real reason escape artist was taken out was because of next gen, because like a lot of people know how slow next gen moves. Like, the quarterback would just like run around everybody, and it's just so annoying to play against them. So you figure you have a quarterback that's running around, and there's still some kind of like speed differential, so you just have the quarterback run around, and then just throw to these fast receivers. It's just so annoying to play against it.
This is ball control football.
It is like in reality, it was extremely unrealistic too. Like the quarterback's just not going to dash out of the pocket like that. So everyone plays at the same speed, which is a lot better now. Like, if you want to scramble out of the pocket with the quarterback, you have to like kind of like, you can still do it like you could have years past. You just can't do it quickly. Like, you can't run around the contain. Like, you can't do that. That doesn't happen. Like, you call a contain to keep them in the pocket, and if you're able to run around that, like, it just kind of defeats the purpose of even running contains.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. It's Dobbins on the out route, bringing it in. And he'll go down inside.
Anytime I see these big running backs, it makes me think like they're a power back, even if they're not. Oh yeah, no problem. For sure. Yeah, I don't know when the first year that they brought it in, but after people realized what it can do, pop that one. But after people realize what it can do, people just abused it. Now you figure I don't play much and stuff like that. So you figure now you can put abilities on the players. But like somewhere like Mutt, if you have like a quarterback with like even higher speed than Lamar Jackson, who can still throw down the field, it's just that I couldn't imagine playing like Ultimate Team and having to deal with like an escape artist quarterback. Like, yeah, even like toward the end of the year when I started like to use escape artists more, like it's like some like crazy stuff that you can do with that. Like, I was able to like dash out of the pocket, and if I didn't have anybody, I can like run around all the way to the other side of the field and make throws. And because I was faster than the defensive lineman, they wouldn't be able to catch me. It's ridiculous. He's looking for Stephon Diggs.
To answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
Knock that down. Yep. One thing I'm also noticing too, and with Next Gen 2, you can't just always go for the interception. You can do it more on here. It's just I like this too. Another reason why I like the old Gen 2 is they did a lot of the improvements that they made is with. Hold on, underneath. Pick that. A lot of the improvements that they made is with the gameplay. Like, if you're in a situation where it's the receiver and the cornerback and you are jumping up to grab an interception, you're not going to always come down with it. Like, you might make the play defensively, but that was one of the things, regardless if you hit the interception button, I would say probably like 9 times out of 10 you're going to come down with it. Like, I've seen dropped interceptions on here, which is, don't get me wrong, it's annoying, but that's also like more realistic than always knowing you're going to catch the interception. So, and sometimes you have to go for the swat if you're out of position. So overall, I don't know, I feel like outside of, even though they didn't do a lot in comparison to next gen, I feel like Madden 23 on PS4 is solid. The next gen game is it's good too. Like I really like next gen. Like running with the I'll probably play like maybe like I don't know how many more I have in me, but running with the let me see, good game this year. Hold on. So I'm gonna get back to you. Sorry for just stopping like that. So for next gen, I like next gen as well too. I feel like the running with the 360, like with the 360 cutting, is like it's like crazy because you can run one way, but if you see a hole that's opened up, like on the backside, like it's like easier to cut back and like make a big play. If you guys have played like Madden 25 for the PS4, I mean the PS3 or NCAA 14, it's like sort of like that in terms of the ability to like make the moves that you want to make. Like I feel like even in this game, when you try to cut, you kind of have to like you can do it, but you have to use like the you have to use the R2 so you can like get that acceleration boost. Use the Bears. Ah, dang! This joint right before it started up. But yeah, the Bears. I can use them next game. Oh man, the Bears they don't have like the defense that they had last year. Like the thing about the Bears last year, like they were sneaky good. They had like a sneaky good team, to be completely honest with you. Like they had a solid defense. The receivers weren't great, but they did have some speedy receivers on their side. And we had Justin Fields, who I think he had 90 speed too, even though he didn't have any abilities or anything. But I don't know about the team this year. We definitely don't have Khalil Mack. Like their defense definitely took a step back. Not having Khalil Mack. Panthers. That's going to be another interesting team to use too. I know that was another sneaky good team last year too, because they have so much speed on that team. Like as long as the quarterbacks can get it there to them, like that's another team that is a solid team to use. This might be a run. It's either going to be, yep, there it is.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or
the only thing is I'm trying to, number 10, I'm trying to make sure that.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb.
He got outside. That's fine. You put him down quick though.
Gets him to the 42.
I can't remember. I think he went to Alabama, number 10. I'm trying to make sure like we keep him contained because I know he's super fast.
You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other,
his name starts with an S. Okay, and they have Amari Cooper. He's like a matchup nightmare.
They run it again with Chubb. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
For sure, yeah. To be honest with you, I wouldn't have gotten a new console until about next year too. But but at the time when I got my new console, like my lady that I'm with right now, that was like the thing that she wanted to get me, the gift that she wanted to get me, because she knows like I like the game, and she's like, oh, you know, the PS5's out, like how come you don't have it yet? But I was trying to explain to her, even though like Madden and all those games are out, I feel like the PS4 versions of those games were solid enough for me to like hold out a little bit. Like I don't think like, even though like I do like the PS5 version, I feel like if I didn't play this game on the PS5 version, I feel like I would have been okay, and I would have been like, okay, that's fine. I don't think I would have been missing anything. To be honest.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement.
The only thing is, I don't know if I would have. I don't know. Maybe I would have gotten this game day one, like how I did, but I don't know. I think because I like both versions of the game, I didn't mind getting the game day one.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second.
But yeah, it's definitely it just depends on for me, I'm waiting for NCAA to come out, so that was like my thing. That's why I wasn't super pressed to have the console come out right away. To have my console, like I'm waiting for that and the boxing game that's gonna come out. Those are the 2 games like that that were interesting to me. And since neither of those games were out, I feel like I can still play Madden, I can still play 2K, I can still play NHL and FIFA and all those other games, hockey, and I don't think I would have, like I said, I don't think I would have missed anything.
And it's blocked. This is going the other way. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway.
But yeah, it really just depends on what you're looking for. Like, and I know eventually, at some point, the consoles have to become more available. I just don't see. I think with like everything that happened with the pandemic and the virus and like work and them having to work from home and stuff like that. Like, I just think that like the production of the consoles is just lower than any other time.
So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along.
But yeah, I wouldn't be in any rush to get the console. So yeah, I would, like I said, I would have waited until next year. That would have been ideal. But like, I don't want to say I was forced, because obviously I wasn't forced to get the console. But like, my girl kept bugging me, like, but she just didn't. She doesn't, since she's like not into gaming like that. It's hard to explain to her, like, well, babe, I can still play Madden on the PS4 for another year. It's just like, well, you don't have the next gen console, why not? It's like, so that's kind of like how she viewed it. So she just ended up picking it up for me. And I told her, I was like, if it was up to me, I would have probably waited another year. Like, I'm not really super pressed to have it. But she's like, no, like, you have to get it. Like, it's a new game console. So, you know, I'm definitely appreciative of it. Like, it's not like I was like, oh, what is this? Like, but in terms of the games and stuff, I wasn't like, I don't feel like I would have missed anything. And then you have to also figure too. You have to also figure too with the games. Like, the first year usually is the port of the last console with better graphics. That's all like the majority of those games are. And then the second game usually lacks a little bit because they have to put so much effort into like making 2 games that are quality games, because they're not gonna like, for example, like Madden 21 for the PS4, they're not just gonna like not do anything for it, because they come out at different times. The PS4 version, the PS5 version came out at different times, so they still have to make like a quality PS4 version. It's not like it is now, to where you can like kind of I had a touchdown there. You can kind of like coast with the second version. Like, I feel like with the PS5 version for Madden, it played exactly like how the PS4 version played. They just improved the movement, and like, you know, there was just graphical improvements. There was improvements to the game, but it's like with them having to work on that game, still having to work on the PS4 version of the game, so it's like somewhat solid. And for them to have to work on that next game, which would have been 22, it's like 22's gonna be the game that it's not gonna get like the amount of time it needs for it to be like that quality game. And the consoles always come out like at a weird time, like during the holiday, so you figure it shortens the cycle, because they still have to like work on like those games longer probably than what they expected. Because you figure if the console, let's say like a console comes out like in February, and that's when Madden comes out, the next gen version, they still have to make any changes that they need to make to that version of the game, and they still have to work on 22, or that next game. And I feel like that's what ended up happening with 22. Like, I just feel like it kind of didn't have enough time to like work on the game.
That's a good job of situational football.
Yeah, for sure.
Where the first down marker was.
I still have my PS2 and my Xbox and play those games as well. To be honest, I don't know if you guys follow Playbook Gamer. Like he's like one of the reasons why I started to like get back into those games. Like I always had them and played them, but I was like, you know, let me get up back on my PS2 sports games and stuff like that.
And now it has to warm the hearts of a lot of old school football fans. They love
he definitely knows. He might know how to do it too. Oh, you know what? Okay, I know what. Okay, yep.
That gives him a 3-point lead.
He does know how to do it, but he might not know that the it switched a little bit. So yeah, we just got to figure out a way to stop this run.
And they'll take over at the 25.
Let's bring our safeties into this.
The Browns drive about to get started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus
we just got to put more people over there to help out.
Other people have to get involved as well.
But yeah, NCAA 06 was a classic. Like I was playing it back now. Like I was a little bit younger playing it then, and I still enjoyed the game. But like the way like I played it back then was a lot different than how I play it now. Like I would like create myself, create my favorite team, like create the team, my little league team, have everybody at 99, and like play like that. Have all my sliders up and like not touch the CPU sliders or lower them, stuff like that. But then like going back on the game and playing it now, like it's like a way different experience. Like I definitely still like lose I like lose games in that game as well. Like, oh yeah, this isn't the same experience I played as a little kid.
A give right side now to Hunt. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
They run right side with Hunt. And he's got room. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That good for 19 and a first down.
Yeah, for sure. That's always going to happen. But I feel like if they keep the game playing similar to what it is now and just have the players adjust to it, eventually I think you know, you're going to obviously have those guys who like rage and stuff like that. But
they go up the middle with
gosh, so when I spread, he's going to go up the middle, and when I do not, he's going to run the stretch.
A give. This is Chubb. Pushes past him, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Yeah, what about the next gen are they complaining about, just out of curiosity? I feel like the next gen plays fine. I know people are probably complaining that they don't have forever and a day to throw the ball.
It's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet.
And like playing as a user is a lot different than on next gen. It's not like, so I feel like on the previous games, like the way that you played as a user was a lot different. I feel like that's different, stuff like that. But you know.
Now hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Oh my goodness, you could have picked that up.
Able to pounce on it inside the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal. They're going with Chubb, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Now a timeout taken.
The offensive lineman, the glitch. What happens with the
Another timeout if they hurry.
That's so the that's on next gen too, with like what you were talking about with what glitch? Is that like when you pinch the line?
You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
I feel like people are gonna always complain too. That's another thing.
And the Browns have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first
don't get me wrong, some complaints are definitely warranted and you should complain. I just feel like, I don't know, people always complain. I should have knew that was coming too.
And of course on the 2-point try had the option to run or pass. They pass it there and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Yeah, and so, like I said, some complaints are warranted, but I feel like sometimes the developers they decide to make changes too quickly. Like let the let the users like adjust to what the game. Like there's not a point to like add in new stuff if you're just gonna eventually take it out or nerf it, or I don't know. Just that I feel like that's why the game sometimes end up feeling so similar, because they end up nerfing the game like how they nerfed the game the previous year, and they just keep nerfing it. But like that's super annoying to me. I can't stand that about the gaming companies. Like you have these people who complain, who are like the influencers and stuff like that, or like you know, people who just don't like take the time out to really figure out like the game and stuff like that. Okay, I have seen that. You're talking about the defensive ends rushing around the end. The updates, yeah. Sometimes there's way too many updates and stuff like that. Like that's one of the reasons why I stopped buying yearly titles, because the way that the game would play at the beginning of the season versus like pick that. The way that you would just get a different game by the time the next game comes out. I couldn't stand that.
Take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, they don't. I feel like they don't sell final products anymore because since patching has come so prevalent in the game. It's like, what's the point of selling a final product when you can just patch whatever you need patched into the game? I'm not saying it's right, but it's like, it's not like how it was back in the PS2 days where the internet and that stuff wasn't as prevalent. Like you kind of had to come up, like whatever the game was the game. So if there was a glitch in the game, you just had to kind of deal with it. Like it's not really like that anymore.
They'll run on first down with Singletary, and he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Me, I would definitely prefer the next gen for sure, but the current gen isn't, I prefer the current gen, but the old gen isn't bad. I like both gens, but yeah, definitely the current gen. I just haven't had the time to really play. I mean, I just not haven't had the time. I just haven't played the current gen because I'm kind of waiting for that patch, that first patch, so I can start my franchise.
From the 45 on second down, Allen.
Here it is. Thank you safety for just being there and messing all that up. Appreciate it. Yeah, for sure. You can, yeah. Ultimately, that's what it really comes down to. Then I don't know, but then it's like, so from a consumer standpoint, yes, I definitely agree with you. It is extremely lazy for them to do that. But you figure if you were working for them and you know that your dev cycle is 8 months, but you also know that whatever you don't get in within those 8 months, you can put into the game later. Like, why would you not just do that? And that way, with the updates too, you're gonna always have players who want to come back and play the game, waiting for those updates.
And no return on this one. It's the fair catch, a signal.
So definitely, as the consumer, which we are, like of course, I always wonder that too. Like, how come they just don't come out with the final product? But after the final product is out, like, what else? I mean, I guess you can just always tune the game. Like, that would be the ideal situation. And what they should do, just make like tuning to the game, but only if the game like needs the tuning.
Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis
match. That's one of my issues with 2K. I feel like they overtune the game sometimes. Like, if something works, like it'll, I don't like, if something works, like they'll tune that, and then like after they realize that people have found out that whatever doesn't work anymore, like works again, like I don't know, like they'll like.
It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well.
Like, for example, like with 2K with jump shots, like if a jump shot works one day and it doesn't work the next day, like you have to like switch your jump shot, and then like it might work again later because people were complaining that the jump shot that they were using doesn't work like it used to, or it doesn't work anymore. Yeah, he definitely put him. I shouldn't have that was a bad defense by me. Like I pressed him outside, hoping that he would get a better jam animation, but he did not. But this time, I'm gonna try to pick this off. We're gonna completely commit to the run. Hopefully and I'm gonna act like I am, but hopefully I'm gonna be able to get this pick. He might just go up the middle though. Oh my goodness, this guy's super annoying. They switched to strip the ball animation, to be honest, and I have to. That's something I have to learn how to do. Like in those, oh, maybe that's what I should try to do in those piles like that. I didn't think about trying to strip the ball because I have to get down with him. I just don't want him to. But almost every, I was looking at it last year. Almost every player on my defense has that trait to strip the ball or to go for strips. Like for whatever reason, we don't have any big hitters on our team. Like I think the player with the highest hit power has I think was 85, was like an 85. It might have switched from 22, but that's definitely what it was in 22. And in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if they tuned the run. Like it's not. It kind of feels like it's OP, but I feel like if you just hit the hole, like you can still make stops like how this guy has, but you know, it might be viewed as being OP, but then again, it might just be. But a lot of the time, it's the way the players are playing defense.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen. Steps away to his left.
Definitely. If that was any other quarterback, I would have just thrown that away. But I saw him at the last second.
Different story here, over 20 yards. And that's going to do it. Clock hits zeros. They're not going to get another playoff.
Okay, so this is the perfect time to explain escape artist. So like the way the play I just made, I would have been able to make that easier with escape artist. Like I would have been able to just do what I did, roll all the way back out to the right, and make that throw, and make it an easier throw for me. And I don't think the defensive line would have caught me because of the escape artist. Like it only activates once when you get out of the pocket, but it's still like an extremely powerful ability, like one of the most powerful abilities. Actually, we're gonna double team him. Even though typically I'd want to double team the most inside guy, but he's been playing on him, so
A give up the middle to Singletary.
You definitely gotta slow him down. It's kind of weird when they don't always double team the guys you tell them to double team, though. Like if the user's on there, sometimes they do it, but a lot of the time they don't. But as long as they like slow them down, that's like all I'm really worried about. And they don't just get like blown off the line. This is definitely man. For sure. I'm almost positive.
From the 27.
Oh, nope, it was zone. Or maybe that was man.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
I don't know if it's the last Madden, but we're definitely getting there for sure. Because when they say like, the reason why I think that is because when they were like NCAA was going to be like
from the
only
now,
for PS5, you have to start thinking like, okay, they're starting to think about just the PS5 games. And
Singletary, they'll go up the middle.
But if there is a another Madden for PS4, I don't know what they would add to the game. They might do actually they might do more. They might do what's it called? They might like add updates to like the franchise and stuff, but I don't know. It would be tough to say what they would actually do with the game.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Allen on the catch. It's Crowder.
Because people now think that nothing has changed. So it's like, what else would they, outside of like, you know, keep on tuning the gameplay, which they could do this year, making the body type smaller, which they can also do this year. Like I feel like anything that comes anything that comes in the game, like from here on out, is gonna feel like they could have done it this year. I feel.
They'll run out of the gun with Singletary. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
Yeah, it's gonna be on the Xbox, yeah. Not the old gens, but on the new gens, yeah. And that's really the game that I was waiting for the new gens, but yeah, that's the game that I was waiting for.
Picking it up, but they did. They run here with Singletary, and he is met quickly in the backfield.
I feel like that play worked a lot better last year.
A loss of 2 there.
So you can get defensive stops. You can get defensive stops in the run. I'm kind of curious on like what are they gonna patch with this game? I don't know.
They go right back to Singletary. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Devin Singletary, a 9-yard touchdown.
Like, I mean, outside of the stuff that needs to be patched. Obviously, there's stuff that needs to be patched, but it's like, I don't know what else. Like, I don't know, like, what they're going to patch. Like, in how... Hopefully it's, Alright, let's get this in here. Run a play like I'm familiar with. I was about to definitely run some play that I never run really.
And they're able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Actually, let's go with all slants. We're gonna go with the play that we have called have been blocked.
And they'll try and run it in with Singletary. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3.
Yeah, hopefully so. I hope so. Really, my real hope is I hope that 2K can get back in the football gaming market too. And what's it called? Is it Max? I think Maximum Football. They're gonna come out with another game under a different company. Alright, we definitely have to stop the run here. Like, it's like critical because we're at the end of the game. We just cannot like let this guy run the ball all game.
Drive about to get started. So remember,
but yeah, I would like to see just more games come into the gaming market. Like, yes, I like Madden, and it's like a game that I've always played, and I enjoy it. I know there's like a bunch of people who like don't like the game, or like they feel like certain changes need to be made to the game. Understand all of that, but I think at the end of the day, we still need options.
He'll get only 3 there. so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
The only crazy thing about that is that, like, I definitely agree with you with that, but it's like, the PS4, in my opinion, even though it's been out for a long time, it has a lot of, like, life left in the console. So it's weird that they're gonna just, like, they would do that. Just in my opinion, I don't know. I think it has a lot of life left.
Watson.
Oh my, let's go. I switched to a zone because I wasn't comfortable with. I think they had a linebacker on Amari Cooper. Was not feeling that.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball, and maybe
I've seen that the side that he's on, he's been able to, like, shoot the gap. But we have somebody there to block him. We're good. So here, we actually don't need to make any moves and stuff. I don't think. I don't want this guy to fumble. So I'm okay with not being able to make moves. So what are we gonna go? Don't we have tight? Let's see if we can do something like this. I'm not surprised they didn't add that. But what's even crazier about them not being able to add tackle battles back into the game, they were already in the game. Like, they were in the game for 17. I think they were in the game for 18 too. Like, they already had the tackle battles in the game. Granted, it was like a little bit different, but they definitely had them in the game. So it's kind of weird that they like didn't add them. Like, I feel like that could have been a good addition into the game. Even if it didn't, even if it worked like the mechanic did back then, like, I feel like they could have did that for sure. But the thing, I was just talking about this with my godbrother. The thing with EA Sports is, and them, like, taking features out and adding it back in, they consider it a new feature because it's a new dev team working on it. So I think that that's garbage, but that's like what they think though. That's like, so, you know, when they add like the tackle battle thing, like, everybody knows tackle battle has been in Madden since Madden on the PS2, and they're like, oh my gosh, brand new tackle battles. But because that team didn't put tackle battles into the game back then, it's like showcased as a new feature, which isn't true.
Here running out of the gun, and they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there.
I should have chewed the clock there and then hopefully just ran all the clock out.
Third and final timeout.
But actually, you just know the ball's out, the game's over. You can't stop the clock. I'm gonna tell him good game. 1 second. How do I do this? Let's do it through here. Good game, bro. We definitely had a great run game. I couldn't stop that joint at all. Alright, let's go back into the party. Chat. Here we go.
All out. Did they not make the proper adjustments, or were they just outplayed?
Yeah,
have to figure
for
that
sure.
out and get ready for their next one.
So that'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.
Yes, for sure. You definitely hit the nail on the head, BFC. 100%. And that's another reason why a lot of things get patched, because people don't know what they're doing. Like match coverage is like the best example of it. And that's why they ended up switching the thing with the match coverage to where you can, like, it's an option in next gen whether you want to play match coverage or not. But if you don't play match coverage, like, you're gonna easily get 500 yards thrown on you. Like, it's gonna be so easy to break down the defense because the way that they play spot coverage. But I'm gonna definitely put up, even though there's videos out there about match coverage, and that's how I learned match coverage. Because before I knew how to play match coverage, I just always adjusted the levels of the, what's it called? I just adjusted the levels of the players who are in match coverage, and I was wondering, like, okay, I'm playing cover 4, but my safety's like not doing what he's supposed to do in a cover 4, but it's like they have different coverages in the game to do different things. So even though it's a cover 4, it is technically a cover 4, but it's not like a cover 4 in a traditional sense. So I feel like and another crazy thing is they add these things, they add like stuff like match coverage into the game, but they don't have anybody to explain what's going on to like the people who have the game. Like me, the only reason why I know what match coverage is because I actually had to like go and learn what it does. Nah, QB vision is not gonna come back, I don't think, ever, to be honest. Like that's one feature that would definitely have the community enraged. Me personally, I like QB vision and I understand how to use it, but nah, QB vision's definitely not, like, that's not gonna come back. I know that for a fact. Actually, I probably should have been on offense. Maybe, can I switch to offense so I can show you some of the difference? This will probably be like the last bit of stuff that I show, and I'll be back on sometime tomorrow. So so you'll know that it's match coverage by the color of the purples. The light purples are the match coverage defenses. Just for yeah, that actually would, if it was I always feel like everything should be a toggle option. Like if it was a toggle option, I think that would be cool for sure. Like don't force people to use it. Like just have it as a toggle option, kind of like how they have the passing now. But yeah, I'm gonna do a little. I'm gonna do this in video form too, with match coverage. Like match coverage is extremely easy to understand too. Like once you get the principles of it. Okay. I want to go to offense though. So this is cover 3 match. So you know, typically in a cover 3, you're gonna have your 3 deep guys. You're gonna have your 2 cornerbacks and your safety go deep, and these guys play the flat usually, or they might play the what's this, like the deep purple, like the quarter or whatever. They play like they play over here. Like that's what they would do for sky. But at match coverage, if depending on what the route that the receiver runs, that's what the defender is gonna react to that. So even though this is cover 3, because he ran a vertical route, it turns into man coverage. And now you figure with the new passing stuff in Madden, and you can like place the ball wherever you want. This is gonna put you in a better position to play defense than if you were to play spot coverage. And if how do I put this? And if the receiver runs different routes, it depends on what they're running. So the receiver runs different routes, they're gonna play like the regular cover 3. So they don't always match. Oh, he did match there. So is it 5? It might be 5 yards then. We're gonna run 2 drags. So maybe at 5 yards they match. So you see that's like regular cover 3 right there. So it just depends on what route that they're running. So it looks like they match at 5 yards for cover 3 match. So let's see if I run a slant, what happens here. So this is like the perfect. Is passing different than the PS? Is passing different on in comparison to what? The PS5 version, the comparison to Madden 22. Yeah, to me it feels different. One of my issues with Madden 22 last year, it felt like the receivers, if they didn't have gunslinger, it felt like they were throwing the ball like a loaf of bread. Like it didn't really feel like they were like throwing the ball like that. Like I feel like they fixed that this year. But you can definitely tell the difference between players who have a gunslinger versus players who don't have gunslinger. And so like in match coverage here, as you see, he went to 5 yards. So now he plays this as man coverage. And here, since he didn't go the 5 yards, he plays it like it's regular cover 3. So if you understand like your match coverage rules, like it's definitely the way to go on defense. Like, and again, I don't know why EA hasn't like, you know, had somebody. Let me see. And you see, jumps down. So you don't necessarily have to play unless you know that unless you know exactly that they're gonna throw to the hard flat. They're gonna do all that anyway in match coverage, which again, I don't know why EA hasn't had someone like explain it to people. So like, let's go with cover. Let's go with hard. Oh no, I don't want to do it out of this formation. It's gonna be a lot easier to see out of spread. Just so you can understand, so you can see like the differences between like match coverage versus spot coverage, and why you'd want to probably prefer to play match coverage. So now this is spot coverage. Like he still chucks them. Oh wait, he actually did a good job there. I have them in the wrong defense though. They wouldn't have played that against that. But you can even still see it here. Like he does a good job of putting hands on him and getting back to where he's supposed to get to. But this guy, especially with the new passing mechanic, this guy's not going to be able to make this play. You'll be able to put the ball like, hold on, let me see. So it's him. So you'll be able to put the ball like inside here, and he's not going to be quick enough to make the play. With the spot coverage, I've pretty much ran. I remember it was a game where I ran 4 verts every single play because the guy played spot coverage on the next gen or on the current gen. I have to get that out of my head. I feel you. Definitely feel you on that one. But in terms of passing, I feel like it's different. Like, let me see. So that pass. So to me, with coverage, not coverage, with passing, I feel like even though it's not like the next gen passing, it's still, you can still like make a lot of passes that you want. And to be honest, if you did want to, I don't always mess with the sliders and stuff like that. I'm not a huge fan of that. But if you did want to like have more control over the pass, you just would lower your passing accuracy. But the only thing about this is you'll have more control over where the ball goes, but the your passes are going to be less accurate. Like there's like a, not here, that'll be the last one, it'll start here, but there's like a formula for how to complete passes with the lower accuracy. Well, I think 30 might still be a little bit too high. I didn't mean the flip sides. Hopefully the flip sides flip me back to the offense. It didn't. We're gonna flip sides again. For sure. Yeah, man. I don't know. Like when they were doing that, I don't know. Like who was like, yeah, this is it right here. This is how we should make the players look. Dang. What the heck? Oh, maybe it's gonna probably switch next play. Hopefully. Definitely. I'm definitely going with Rodgers for sure. Even with him having the young receivers, it's Aaron Rodgers. Like you can't like bet against him until he proves you that you can. Tua, I feel like if Tua doesn't have a good season this year, he's gonna be on a short leash. He has plenty of weapons there now for sure, for him to emerge into the quarterback that they want him to be. Okay, so you could do it a little bit. So this pass I couldn't make before, like to where I'm throwing it not that way. Hold on. Maybe I can't do it as a bullet pass. I know I can do it as a touch pass. Okay, I'm gonna have to lower it a little bit more. But the lower your accuracy is, the more control that you have over the ball on where you want it to go. Like if you push spire to the, I'll show you like when it's on 0 what I'm talking about. So we're gonna put this down to 0. Ooh. Facts. So yeah, so it's like, oh man, let me see what I can do with the inside receiver. So this is what I mean with the lower pass accuracy. Like you're able to like throw the ball wherever you want to throw. So it's kind of like the placement passing in PS5, but it's way more inaccurate. So you do, but there's formulas to throw accurate passes with it on 0. Whether it's like you have to low pass and press like in, like I'll show you what I mean by what I'm talking about. It'll be easier to do it against man coverage. Like some people play with the accuracy low because it was, me personally, I don't think you have to do that this year, but in previous years they would do that because it would be easier to complete passes and stuff like that. So we'll just go against random defenses. So we'll throw it in here. So I'm gonna, so that in was me pushing all the way to the right, and it is gonna lead him the way that you push it. So it's gonna over lead him because of the way that the ball's being thrown. But if you know the formula, you can complete passes. So that time I pressed down, and even though I popped up as an inaccurate pass, I was able to put the ball on him. I think you can press, I think back too. So yeah, passing the ball back too will allow you to do it too. So it's really, so if you want to have more control over like where your ball, like the ball is going as the quarterback, like more like similar to what you have on next gen. You just have to know the formulas of you just have to know the formulas in every pass, because every pass is different. Like I think, what, let me see. So for the out, it's not down. Why does this this person always comes in my stream? I have to like time out, hide all this content. Like, what is this? Yo. Maybe it's back. So maybe it's, yeah. So you just have to so if you ever did want to like have more, like I said, have more control over the passing, you just have to figure out what the, you have to lower your pass accuracy and figure out what the formulas are. Like it won't be, okay, that one actually did work. I'm surprised. What if I don't press anything and I just hit square? What happens? Oh, maybe you could do that too. But yeah, you just have to like go get in the practice, like go into practice mode and see what routes you would throw. So okay, with it low like that, you could not have to press anything. With certain routes, they'll like overthrow the ball and stuff like that. So every route has like a different formula. So like for the in, if you press like all the way to the left or down, that's going to be like your best way to complete the pass. But if you try to throw it forward and lead them, it's not going to work. You probably can, but you'll have to use a different pass. Like, hold on, I'm trying to think what would be the formula for it, for if I wanted to lead them. Maybe a low pass and up. Let's try low pass up. Yeah, so it might be low, so it's low pass and up. That's gonna do that. But I have to play it against, I have to do it against man coverage. So low pass up. You still are getting brought back to the ball. I wonder what it is for high. Maybe there's one for high pass. Let's try high pass and down. Oh, there's probably not one for high pass. High pass and back maybe. High pass and you press the left stick back. Oh, that one, the high pass doesn't have one for the in route. You just have to figure out what the formula is. So definitely, if you press back on it, if you press back on the stick, you can complete passes. If you wanted to like throw the ball like this and have more control, or you can press down. They'll also do it. But I'm gonna like put this all in a video so it makes more sense for people who like want to have similar controls to what you have on next gen. But it's not even like the same thing, because you can't really, you do have more of the placement, but it's a lot more inaccurate. At least on next gen you could like throw the ball accurately. Like with this, you have to like know what the formula is, or it's not gonna work. But alright guys, that's my my time for today, or for tonight. So the left stick has a big, yes, the left stick has a huge impact when you're throwing the ball, with the accuracy, with the quarterback accuracy on 0. The higher the quarterback accuracy, the less control that you're gonna have over your passes. So with it on 100, you're not gonna have that much control, but the passes will be a lot more accurate. With it on 0, you have more control, but the passes will be a lot less accurate. But if you know the formulas for completing the passes, it makes passing a lot easier. And with that, you definitely have to use like you definitely have to use the different pass mechanics. But you know, let's see, this is, we'll try the slant. I think the slants was it down? Maybe the slant was down and up. Yeah. So this is my last pass with it being on 0. So I was able to still complete it, and this is me low balling it and pressing it forward. So he still puts it out in front of him. It's just a low ball, but every pass with it on zero has different formulas. You just have to figure them out. It takes like it takes a lot of practice, especially when you're like actually playing the game and under pressure. Like you can throw like 5, 6, 7 picks if you like start to force passes downfield. Usually that's why anytime like I try to do it, I just got so frustrated and was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna put it back at 50. But yeah, that's my time for today. Thank you guys for commenting and taking your time to chat and hang out in my stream for a little bit. The PS5 Madden stuff is definitely coming, and I'll be able to show you like some real cool stuff on there. I'll still obviously stream the PS4 stuff because I enjoy this game too, but PS5 stuff definitely coming soon. Thank you guys for watching, listening. Check out the channel. I'll have some videos up, like putting up some tips, tricks, and stuff like that. And yep, that's my time, guys. KC Classic 7 signing out.